Let's do a thing.
Hey, it's Rich with Roiling Public Radio. We're playing Delta Green, this working group Icarus, and we're doing Observer Effect scenario, published scenario written by Shane Ivey. So in the last opera, working group Icarus went to Death Valley to investigate a series of strange homicides, and
half of them came back.
Wait, we got a new recruit.
As is true to form with Shinchenko.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
So let's do vignettes for the survivors. First off, let's start with Tom, who is playing off Major Jordan.
Yes.
Special Forces. Do you want a refresher on what you can do in vignettes, or do you just kind of want to roleplay? What are you doing in your downtime?
Get some sanity back.
Get some sanity back. All right. How do you want to do that? You could,
Therapy.
Therapy. All
Because
right.
I've done that every time. I love the idea. I keep going to a therapist.
All right.
And somehow it's always a different therapist.
It's like Sopranos for Delta Green.
So you've decided to tell your therapist the truth.
Again.
And it's a luck check with a -20 penalty, so really you have a 30% chance. And let's see here.
27.
27. All right. You get 4 sanity back. But tell your therapist. Yeah, what do you tell them?
One of my teammates asked me to kill him if he ever goes over the line, and I agreed. It seemed like it felt good. It felt good to be trusted like that. And I take it seriously. Like, I actually bought a special bullet, special hollow point, do the job right.
Oh my god, you wrote his name on it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So I think
awesome.
I think because this if I'm talking to an actual sanctioned therapist.
Well, that's what the program told you.
I'm gonna say in case he's ever compromised like that, just
Okay.
like painless, not a thing, would never feel a thing. You know what?
Well, you
Sorry,
feel
MASH is playing on the television in the waiting room.
you feel at ease.
I do.
Your therapist
It
starts
feels good to
drinking.
be trusted like that.
What are you active duty now?
Cries in bed at night. I mean, seriously, that's like horrible.
Okay.
I'll say probably in this case reserves.
Reserves. All right. You a day later, actually the next day, you get a message that you have been suspended. Per review. Apparently, you felt so at ease. Telling them that you're willing to shoot a coworker kind of makes you think that you're.
I don't know, Ross. I mean,
considering
considering a coworker, isn't Delta Green planning on burning
to
his
yourself or others. Yeah. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can first give me another sand check for helplessness because god.
50, make it.
Okay, you don't lose any sanity.
At this point, fighting ISIS is almost adorable.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
You can give me a bureaucracy check if you want.
30. 77. No, I do not make it.
Was that a 77?
It was a 77.
All right. Reduce 1 off all your bonds. As you make several inquiries to figure out what the fuck is going on, you blow up, you get angry, and everybody's feeling you vent.
Well, it's just my teammates. Are my only.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So yeah.
I ranted to them like, can you fucking believe it?
Yeah. So
And they're like,
Except
we can.
Except Zinchenko,
it turns
who is
out
off being a weirdo.
they might have access to. They might have a special clearance, but if you say you're wanting to shoot your coworkers or your other agents, that they're still gonna reevaluate you.
Oh, come on! He asked me to. It was a favor. And I haven't done it yet. I just got the bullet.
God,
Yeah.
that was great.
Yeah, describing the special bullet was kind of a problem.
I love
it.
I love it. Do it.
Dan, let's hear. You were playing Finnick, computer scientist. So, what does Finnick do after his first
He lived
mission?
this time.
So what's the thing about? Oh,
You can fulfill responsibilities, which restores bonds back to nature if you want to restore sanity. establish a new bond, go to therapy, improve a skill or stat, fulfill personal motivation, special training, or stay on the case, or study the unnatural.
You know what? That shit was weird. I'll study the unnatural.
All right.
I took very little sanity hit, so I feel like this would be fine.
Yeah.
You'll live.
Let's see here. Actually, there are special rules that I kind of go for this. All right, you lose. Choose a bond.
Brother and sister.
You lose 3 points off of it.
Yep, they're taking care of my daughter while I'm away.
You are. You start reading the federal papers, which are the. You actually go to Miskatonic University. You have to take a trip, which is why your brother and sister have to do that. And you read the actual federal papers, which are the translations for ACLO. And then you realize, and then you're already at Miskatonic University. You might as well browse their special collections. So you start reading, skimming other books. You start seeing marginalia, little handwritten notes in the sides of some of these books that are all written in ACLO. And you start, taking notes yourself. Start making connections. There's this, Nakatis, the great, a library in the desert somewhere. There is a Dr. Peasley who studied it found it in the 30s, but no one's been able to find it since. You spend a lot of time trying to dig up more information on this, but you are unable to. But you do get some indications that whoever's behind Nakatis, they have human agents among you. There are people that you cannot trust. Sometimes they might even pretend to be human, or whatever they are. You think about that teenager that was found in the desert and seemingly shut off the ocean. You wonder if he's really who he says he is. But so when you get back, your cryptic questions, your cryptic answers to your brother and sister in your guarded manner, kind of pisses them off. So that's why your bond isn't so good anymore with them. But you gain 10 points of unnatural.
Huzzah!
And 10 points of occult.
Huzzah! Puts my occult at 51.
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey!
So you are, let's see here, and we'll do Zinjunko last.
Yeah.
But Bill, do you want to
died.
I know, Bill. Do you want to introduce your new character?
You get a new tutor.
Sure. Isaiah Swart, sorry, not German, is a physicist.
All right.
That's really all of.
Does he?
Do you physics at things?
We'll say he works for the Department of Energy.
Okay, that sounds great.
That sounds very well.
Just, metagamed that since the scenario was named Observer Effect, a physicist might be helpful.
Sorry, what was his last name again?
Swart.
All right.
Svat or Shvat?
All right.
Yes. Okay.
So Zinjinko, you get back, miraculously alive, and
Oh my god, this place is falling apart.
your life is falling apart, but you get a call. Actually, no, you don't get a call. Someone knocks at your door late at night.
Which door? The car door? I'm not allowed back home. No. At this point, he is not allowed back in the house.
Okay.
So it's car door, probably.
Actually, it's not his car door. When
Do I
you
get a hotel room?
You
or-
have an apartment.
Hotel.
You've seen when you got back to your home city, which is again
Lubbock.
Texas. You kind of drive automatically to this apartment building,
Okay.
and you find a key in your pocket.
In that case, I accept this and move forward. I am in the apartment or hotel room in
Yeah,
Lubbock.
no, it's an apartment.
Okay,
Some of your
great.
stuff is there. You've been moving in for a
fantastic.
while.
That's weird.
Why didn't you remember that?
I don't know why.
Anyway, but you get a knock on your door late at night.
Hello?
Hey, can you let me in?
Sure.
It's the old man.
I let the old man in. He's a great guy. I love him to death. He showed me the stars.
Animals really seem to love it.
Oh my god, yes.
There's that favor.
Cheers. Wait, wrong set.
Right? Yes. I was so dry. I was thirsty but dry.
Yes, I would like you to. I have some things. There's going to be, if you check your email, there's going to be emails from there from an unknown sender, a sender you're not going to recognize.
I trust you more than emails.
Well, what I want you to do is there are these memos in these emails, and I want you to send them to the program as though you wrote them.
Oh. Well, obviously it benefits the program.
It does.
So I can do that.
And it'll benefit your career.
Yes, of course. That's all I have left.
Yeah. So it doesn't take very long to...
Let me do it right now. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll totally do it right now.
Well, there'll be one every few days.
Well, in that case, I'll be waiting, and
Right.
it will happen.
All right. Don't tell anyone.
Of course not, because I finally realized that the program is a great old one, just like the others. The program itself is like the other great old ones, and we are its servants, and we are greater because we serve it! Anyhow. Yeah, about that line.
Well, it's nice to be ambitious, but just do as I said. So,
Of course, Master.
he leaves.
And I do
Sending the memos doesn't take very long.
I do exactly what he says, and again, I sincerely believe that I am serving a new great old one that is arising from humanity, because that is what happens.
Okay. That's easily...
Is it?
It is now!
It is... so what do you want to do in your spare time? You can read the memos to find out what...
I am delving further into the unnatural.
Of course you are.
Dive! Do not fall. Dive.
All right. At this point, just roll a natural. If you roll above your unnatural, you improve it.
Black. I rolled under. God damn it.
Haha, you don't get to go more crazy.
I get nothing.
You can't get access to anything that you haven't read or done already.
But I sincerely believe that the program is actually a great old one.
You're actually...
I really do believe this. So
About a week later, you are reassigned and given a new position in a consulting firm that is part of the program. You were reassigned to Chicago.
Oh my God! I'm going to Chicago. It's great.
It's a great job with full benefits and moving expenses paid. They're quite impressed with your insight, and they want you
For 10 minutes. I come off as not fucking crazy.
Yeah,
That's great.
In fact, you realize if you just kind of skim the memos, you don't even have to read them, and just kind of repeat them to people at meetings, they'll just be very impressive with your insight. I don't think you're the real deal.
Oh, they love me.
Like most consulting firms.
Right.
Wait, Sean, are you literally going like, I want to succeed?
Yeah.
I must succeed!
Or are you doing like Peter Sellers from that movie?
Oh, yes. I agree with everything you just said.
Like, he's good. I like this guy.
Yeah.
I like this guy. He agrees with everything you
Exactly.
said.
You're basically the Delta Green being there.
Yes, perfect.
So
You need to watch that.
several months later, it's a Tuesday morning, 10 in the morning. What are each of you doing? Are you at your office job?
Yes.
Okay. What about you?
Looking to see if any private security companies are looking for someone.
So you're at home just browsing stuff on the internet, all right?
Mm-hmm.
What about you? Swart?
Catching up on scholarly articles.
Okay. At work, I assume.
Yeah.
Trying
I don't have a JSTOR
Yeah.
account.
doing my work, and if I'm allowed to do more than that, I will be doing more than that. Just saying.
All right, so
Zinchenko
you're
wants
all
more.
basically work except for Jordan.
Taking IT calls for the Department of Defense.
Each of you, give me a sand check.
Have you tried turning it off? And
Go fail!
I'm rolling for you.
I don't.
Oh, you rolled for me. That's right. Sorry.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to keep track of Zinchenko's sanity.
Because he's so low.
55.
Okay.
I make mine.
I crit mine.
well, about a 60.
So all three of you make it?
I critted it.
All right.
Whatever that means.
It means you only lose one. You all three of you lose one. Zinchenko, you lose a number.
Between yes and ability.
Yes, and
however, all of you, even if you made it, even if you crit made it, you start screaming. You break out in a cold sweat. You start screaming. It's just this nameless terror. Just sweeps over you like a tidal wave, and then disappears almost as quickly. There's something that you almost can picture in the mind. It's at the tip of your tongue, but it just disappears, flowing away from you like water. So, but you are all in public places except for Jordan. So do you have any bonds at home?
No.
Okay.
I live alone.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a broken shell of a man.
Oh my God. Actually, I'm not. Sanity-wise, I'm not.
Sanity-wise.
Oh, well. Yeah. By one of the possible metrics, he is not broken.
Yeah. I love this argument.
You don't have friends or family anymore. You're not doing
man.
well.
Not really, no. Not really.
No one's going to come to your funeral.
You have no protective factors when you do lose sanity.
So, let's see here. Yeah, Finnick. How do your coworkers here? They come over. Like, how do you play it off? What is your immediate reaction?
My immediate reaction is to excuse myself and then call the special access program to schedule an appointment with a psychiatrist.
Okay.
You're a responsible human.
All right. When you get out of the bathroom to do that, there's your supervisor is looking over. Are you all right?
Does my supervisor know I'm part of the special access program?
You don't know. They haven't told you.
Okay.
You don't think so? But can you be sure? Oh God. He's not your handler.
It's like, we've been finding out that there's a history of panic attacks in our family. I just need to make a call to my doc. I'll be fine.
All right, give me a persuade check.
No.
All right. He tells you to take the rest of the day off.
That's fine.
Do you have any bonds with coworkers or people at your office?
Fellow survivors of extended captivity, so unless somebody else works in the defense department.
No. So, fortunately, you don't crit fail, so it's not... Fallout of that doesn't, spread further. Jordan, what is your immediate reaction to that? Tom?
Sorry, what?
To the screaming. What is your immediate reaction?
I'm going to call,
You're calling the program as well?
Yeah, just say, this is not normal.
Okay. Let's see here. Swart?
That's not really that hard to explain in hard science. It probably just got passed over for some sort of teaching position. Missed tenure by that much. But I am going to excuse myself to go have a cigarette and curse the Department of Ed.
All right.
And call the program while I'm outside.
Okay, so you call the program as well. You can give me a persuade check too. See if your coworkers buy that. Well.
No.
Okay.
Very no.
Do you have any bonds with anybody at the office?
No.
Okay. You are...
Actually, wait, yes.
Yo.
The drummer for my 90s cover band is a co-worker.
All right. He is quite worried. He does not... You don't lose a point of bond yet, but he is quite worried. You realize... he realizes you're not being honest about that because you've talked to him and he knows that's an outrageous lie. So he's like, what's really going on, man?
It's just Jacob wants to play sports. Son.
Awesome. All right, I'll give that to you for free.
How do you respond to that?
Okay. Zinchenko
loses his fucking mind. I mean, what else can he do? I mean, seriously, that's like.
So, what is your reaction? I mean, I'm like, the entire thing.
I'm probably in the parking lot kicking the fender of my car, screaming at the top of my lungs.
Okay,
I'm like,
you're not handling it well.
No, he's Zinchenko. He handles nothing well. He probably breaks a fucking window on his car. Okay, seriously, he loses his goddamn mind.
All of you get a voicemail. Do you leave a voicemail?
I scream at it.
Yeah, I just say that I need to talk to an approved mental health professional.
Yeah, we stick to protocol.
I mean, you see, the protocol is pretty much about the point of you have received a voicemail from. Yeah, that's about right.
That guy again.
At least you know what he's going to say.
Yeah. Lower the volume. Lower.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, I was talking about what the person on the other end was like. Yeah, don't. So
great.
An hour late. So you all wait.
Yeah.
And,
We do the thing.
what do you think it is? So you just try to get on with your lives, ignore what happened?
I just assumed it's the side effect of being exposed to time radiation.
I obsess. I obsess and have to focus on it.
I sit quietly in the dark.
Let's see here. Okay, so you're focusing on it.
Yes,
All right.
I have to. I don't have a choice.
All right.
Roll sanity dice. I don't care. I do care. It's fun.
All right. Okay. You start recalling a perfect black darkness that slowly begins to resolve into indistinct writhing shapes. But, super, on the horizon, but on a fixed point on the horizon, no matter how you turn your head, you can almost see it when you close your eyes. In fact, it seems more visible when you close your eyes, which doesn't make sense to you. But go ahead and add a point of unnatural.
Oh, lovely.
So, an hour later, 11 a.m. Central Time, each of you is contacted by a control officer. It's actually a random phone number, but it says, you've won a free ticket to an opera. Please call this number for more information.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Boop.
So,
Moving out.
you get an automated voice, Google Voice saying, convene at 384 Monroe Avenue at Chicago, Illinois, 1500 Central Standard Time.
We get there and we're all executed.
You have 4 hours to get to Chicago. So all of you, you realize if you're going to make that, you're going to have to get to the airport fucking now. Let's see. I'll say you're obviously in Chicago already.
Oh, yeah.
Get an Uber. Get on phone.
Yeah.
Establish protocol for extended leave of absence from work.
Okay.
Right. So I start to do that oh wait, I don't got to anymore.
Yeah. Bah. By the way, where are you, Jordan? Where do you live?
Florida.
Florida. Oh. Barely going to make it. There's actually a flight that is ready to leave just as you're getting there. You're just in time to book it and get there.
No baggage.
No baggage.
Well,
You get a Moxaville.
Moxville.
Yeah,
Nice.
Fate of Moxaville. So you're actually near Chicago.
okay.
So
Yes.
you're in the Midwest. Lots of stuff for the DOE to look into in the Midwest. Lots of nuclear plants and whatnot. So
Hydroelectric.
yeah.
Fracking's a private industry thing.
Yeah, DOE is more. Well, it's also a lot of military defense contractors and stuff like that. So all of you get there. 4 hours later, so you're in a tightly secured conference room in Chicago in an anonymous office building. Let's see here. There a woman appears, gray, middle-aged, limp in her right leg. She says, "Hello, I'm not your regular control officer. This is an important, time-sensitive mission. I'm Eve Carpenter. I'll be your handler for this. The operation has been coded Observer Effect. Your destination is the Olympian Holobeam Array. It's a new physics lab, and you're Swart. You're quite familiar with it. All right. It's a new physics lab in the suburbs of Chicago, not far from Fermilab. And this one is run by a handful of academic researchers from MIT, the University of Chicago, funded by the DOE, and a private consortium of donors and venture capital firms. Most notably, Olympian Advances Incorporated. The Array's website says it's built to study the theory that space itself is sort of a three-dimensional hologram cast on a two-dimensional surface. Carpenter says, I do not know. I'm not a technician. That's why we have someone from the DOE here who is a physicist.
Hello.
The program has determined the Array secretly uses technology derived from Air Force research projects defunded years ago. These projects were deemed too dangerous to continue and were terminated but during the decommissioning process, parts of it were acquired by certain personnel and then have appeared in the private market. So we have an interest in that technology to make sure that it is not being misused or does not pose a threat. 10 a.m. today, the array went online for the first time.
Well, I'm still here.
The history of the array's technology and certain other anomalies indicate an incursion of unnatural forces. You must go to the array, isolate it by shutting down its communication with the outside world, including cell phones, and stop the incursion. There is... Let's see here.
So, question.
Yes.
I understand that you'd want me as a DOD guy, and you'd want him as a DOE guy, and that you'd tap him because he's good with the shooty gun stuff. But why is Batchick McDrinky Pants here?
Zinchenko is an excellent interviewer and investigative agent. Because
Also, so far, has a 100% success rate.
And what's your survival rate?
That's,
I've always survived.
he is the only interviewer. It is high technology, but it's still run by people. Well,
we're working on that.
Yeah, we're working on that assumption. So we need someone who can.
You don't know the other shit going on. Actually, wait, no, you do remember the last time, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Thus the question.
Before that, you'd be told that I have a 100% success rate.
So as you're talking, she gets a call. She listens to it for a moment, hangs up. I've just received word that there's an unexpected power surge at the array that shut down its power a few minutes ago. I do not have any other further details. It is not too far from here. I've assembled credentials for an inspection team for the DOE. These credentials will not. There's 3 more for you 3. They will not stand. They will not withstand vigorous scrutiny. Yes.
So somebody might need to talk through that.
The only real DOE agent that is allowed that knows anything about this is you, Swart. No one else in the entire department knows anything about it, and as thanks to some strings that have been pulled, that is illegal for them to know about. So do not tell your supervisor, obviously. And it is unknown if first responders are going to be aware of this kind of what will happen if there's any sort of situation where first responders would show up. So try to avoid that. We have 2 vehicles for you: a sedan and an unmarked cargo van. There are 3 service pistols in there, each with licenses in the name of the cover identities. 2 handheld Geiger counters. Do any of you have medicine?
No.
I have 20%.
Is that training?
It must be because base is on.
Okay. In that case, there is a medical bag with dosimeter, first aid kit, medicines for radiation poisoning, and...
Oh, so all the stuff I would actually know how to use.
Yeah. We do not have any indication that there is radioactivity, but given previous experiences in the recent past, it is deemed wise. Here is a single phone that you can use to contact me. My number is programmed into it. Please destroy this phone after the operation. The program would like this dealt with immediately, so I would ask for you to leave now. You can discuss your plan on the way. Will take you an hour to get there.
Okay.
This is assuming normal traffic. So who's driving?
Not me.
I'll drive.
Okay. It's an hour-long drive from Chicago to the Olympian Holobeam Array. So you guys can... you 3 can each do a couple of things.
By the way, Sean, as soon as we leave the office...
Of course.
Yeah, do you guys talk to each other first?
Also, Fennec, does it bother you that during the wet event I was dry?
Lots of things about you bother me, which is why I'm not riding with you.
Good. All right. So
I
I'm
think
probably in the back
you all
seat.
know each other.
Yeah.
They tend to group people that survive together. Yes.
Which is horrible. It's a terrible idea. You want to mix people, honestly, if you want to normalize anybody. But no, yes, isolate people. It's the best idea. It never ends poorly.
I'm up for a plan that involves not riding with him.
Okay. So do you want to talk shop about this? Because I've heard a lot of things, but as like...
All right, so it's 2 people to a couple.
Oh my god, did you need to make a roll to know what they've heard about?
I watched you kill your own teammates because of your own impulsivity.
Which time? Which fucking time?
So
Once?
all right, so Jordan, you're taking the van, or no, you're taking the sedan with Zinchenko.
Jordan and Zinchenko are talking shop about prior operations.
Okay.
And we're having like a great, like, you know, sort of...
Oh, you think it's great.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's
Okay.
wonderful. Oh my god.
All right.
We are like emotionally touching on a lot of things.
Okay,
I mean,
that's fine. So you're just shooting the breeze with them.
if anybody was in that vehicle with us, they would probably go insane.
Okay.
Because we're talking about everything that went horribly wrong.
Okay.
With Delta
No,
Green.
that was definitely a bad thing.
Oh my god. Why did they choose to make us do that? That village needed to die.
All right. So, all right. So we got
Also, for the record, I am inured to violence and helplessness, which
Yeah.
means I'm probably a sociopath.
yeah. Anyway, so Finnick and Swart, which one of you is driving? There's no driving check required.
I'm probably doing like iPad stuff and doing
Okay.
research because like, well, I've probably cursorily heard of the idea of reality being a 3D hologram projected.
You've heard of the
onto
Olympian
surface.
Holobeam Array, so you know some of this information I'll give you to for free because you know of it.
Okay,
Your physics. What is your physics at?
60.
60. You know the lead researcher is a Dr. Jamie Campbell from MIT. She has a reputation of being a crackpot.
David Icke.
But she also has worked on a lot of Air Force projects, a lot of skunk work kind of things, and so she has a lot of support from the private sector. A lot of DoD contractors like her work. So you get that for free. You can.
Would I know anything about her through SIGINT since I work for the
SIGINT.
DoD?
Yeah, sure. Give me a second roll. I'll give you that.
One.
One. All right, you get an org chart. Thanks to your knowledge of the various VPNs and internetworks. So this is.
Or OHA.
You find a PowerPoint with this slide on it. Olympian Advances Incorporated, and then the people on there.
Okay.
So that takes you about half an hour to find that, though.
Mostly just trading calls with people that I know still at work today.
Yeah. So you can pass that around. Those are going to be the people who are probably going to be on site. So you can do one. What do you want to do next? You still have time.
Well, I'm driving, so I'm probably
Sorry.
trying, since,
Yeah.
you know, I don't have a 60 in
Yeah,
physics, but I have a 40, so we could probably talk about what it means that the Holobeam Array is doing its shit.
While you're being a responsible adult.
So
Minding the yacht.
You don't have to antagonize him when you're not there.
I am Zinchenko, motherfucker!
okay.
Yeah, sorry.
We can crank that a little more. So
Never go full Heath Ledger.
yeah, that's true.
I was
that
better
in-
not. Okay. Just like,
All right. So Smart, what do you want to research next?
Shit.
Or what you could also go over their cover identities.
Sorry, what?
Their cover identities to explain to them how the DOE works and what they can legally and not legally do as a DOE.
Oh, yeah,
inspector.
Okay. I'll call one of the other two and have them
Okay.
put me on speakerphone. And yes, I will do that. Here is what we are doing.
Yeah.
Here is how to not be Homer Simpson.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So that everyone gets a bonus except for you because you're already DOE guy. Gets plus 20% bonus on the next charisma persuade check. That relies on your false ID.
really?
So
That's awesome.
Like, oh god, I have to pretend to know science.
So that's kind of going over some of the lingo, some of the one of the things
Here are the 3-letter acronyms you need to know.
Yeah, the Holobeam Array is going to have this very powerful laser system, but you are only allowed to look at the casing. You're not allowed to look at the actual Holobeam itself. So
That's not ominous.
yeah. So you get there.
Turns out the inside is made of Yithian. Wow.
Well, I mean that's just how it goes because it's a snap inspection. Because you realize the easiest way you can justify your presence is because hey, they had a power surge that would easily trigger that. So you get to the facility. It's out in the woodlands, a 16-acre woodland park, semi-rural country land outside the city limits. Unlabeled driveway leads into woods. Past a sign that says authorized personnel only. There's no sign. Beyond the first warning sign, the road winds back and forth through the woods about 100 meters until it stops at a steel gate. The gate is unlabeled except for another authorized personnel only sign. On either side of the gate is a thick concrete wall stretches out into the woods surrounding the 8 acres of the facility proper. So pretty good security.
It's real.
Yeah, beyond the gate. You can see past the gate, you can see several buildings. But there is a guard shed, security hut. It stands outside the concrete wall. It's equipped with phones. You can see a little, and a person gets out. He doesn't have an insignia or anything on that. It's private. Actually, no, he does have a corporate insignia. He's a private security guard. Breckenridge Industries. You've seen their personnel before. It's actually another subsidiary of the same. They're connected. They have close ties to Olympian Advances. So,
all right. Well, I'm willing to talk him into letting us in.
The man steps out. He's clearly ex-military, 40s, Hispanic, has a shouldered MP5 or slung MP5 , and it's like, hello, gentlemen.
Actually,
I will do it because I'm 92%.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Do you have higher?
No, I was thinking maybe we could get in actually legit, since the identities of you 3 won't stand close scrutiny. Maybe let's see if they're going to bulk before we start testing the waters.
I mean, literally,
All right. So
I have
you
like
want
a
to
7% possibility of not failing.
Well, that's just for one try though. The next try you have.
I know. It's up to you guys. I mean, I'm about ready to stand up and say, I got this, motherfuckers. If you have an argument, make it now.
Well, he is actually DOE.
Maybe we don't need to overwhelming force from the first moment. Maybe we can wait to see if they're a point where there's actually resistance to use the extra stuff we've accrued.
Motherfucker, you tell me. I'm
gonna try to remain
All right.
quiet.
So
as much as I
Schwartz
can.
is in the lead vehicle.
Okay.
But
Sinchenko has been silenced.
yeah. Anyways.
For now, anyway.
Hey there. Good afternoon. Good morning. What time is it? Anyway.
It is about 5. It is 1700, 5 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah. Good afternoon. Isaiah Swart, DOE. We registered a power surge here earlier today, and due to the nature of work you're performing, we were just coming out for routine inspection pursuant to that.
All right. Let me call this in to my supervisor.
Yeah.
He goes back in, comes back out. Yeah. Dr. Campbell will see you now. She will give you a tour.
Very good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can make a human check because you're talking to.
Is it just him or all
Yeah,
of us?
just him.
Okay. Don't crit fail.
It's quite likely.
I don't say it. It's fine.
But it's fine. It's just a normal fail.
Okay. All right. So you get inside to the main building, and I'll just go ahead and have you give you guys a little map of the place, because so you can understand. So security hut right there. There's the concrete wall. There's another security hut by the main building, which is right there, and you can see there's kind of a structure for the array itself. So, and then this is the main building, and you're going in the right here, there's a little main entry, and so I'll pass that around so you guys can see where it is. So you enter in the main building, and you can see it's the labs and workshops. You can see off to the side. It's a relatively, let's see here. It's a recent building. Obviously, all of this is new, built specifically for it. The atrium, by the way, is a concrete building about 4 meters wide by 20 meters long by 3 meters high. Clearly houses the laser itself. Let's see here. So that's obvious. You can see that from the, without having to make any skill checks, obviously. Lead researcher Jamie Campbell's at the main entrance and greets you. She is African American, gray haired, stick thin, steely eyed. She wearing a lab coat. Says, yes, I understand you need to check, but the power surge has been contained. We're fine. Everything, is fine. You don't need to worry about it. So, I understand you have your own supervisor you have to please, but it's fine. It must have been something from outside the facility. Something from Con Ed. We're connected to Con Edison. You should be talking to them. Clearly they aren't used to dealing with clients like us, or this kind of infrastructure.
Well, just even we got a team that's handling it from that end. We're just making sure that there's no damage on this end and no risk to the people. Mm-hmm. So everything's fine. It's just routine.
Okay.
We'll be in and out before we get a chance to ruin your experiment.
Okay.
Don't worry.
All right. So I can. I have a lot of work, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Of course. This was unexpected.
Yes. So yeah, what do you need to do? What do I need to do to get you to go?
Rattle off chain of directives that he would have said we could do and legally allowed to do.
Okay. Yeah, you can talk to everyone here if you need to. I'll get Evan to show you around if you need to do that. If you want to split up to get this done quicker, that would be great.
At any point, is Zinchenko pressed by anybody else?
Well, right now you're just talking to the doctor.
Oh, in that case, he will not rattle off horrible, insane, unnatural things.
She's,
If she's fine, no, we're good.
Well, I mean, she's obviously doesn't want you here. I mean...
Oh, right. So she's not going to press Zinchenko.
She is...
wanting him gone is not wanting him to say more. So we're good. No worries.
So she, what do I need to do to get you to go? Like, the power surge must have come from their Con Edison's and not us,
So, in that case, everything Dan's character has said is exactly what's going on.
Okay. So, I can get Evan to show you around if you need something.
Okay, that sounds great.
Not as important. But I have a lot of work. So you don't have any more questions for me?
Do we have any more questions for her?
You can interview her. That would take time. And
Should I interview her?
Right.
I mean...
Yeah, so this is right now. It is a little after 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So you guys tell me what each of you wants to do. You can split up. You can all. I mean, there are no. You know who the personnel is. In fact, or you realize you get the org chart. You could go on your phone and get personnel dossiers or do background checks on all the personnel.
Zinchenko will start checking people out and telling his teammates
Okay.
who we need to look at.
You can give me a criminology or bureaucracy check.
I can do both. Criminology is 50. You said other one was what again? Sorry.
Criminology or bureaucracy.
I will go with criminology. 50%. Black. 11.
Oh, okay. So it won't take you. It'll take you half an hour, and you will get this criminal records and background. Well, you can read it.
I will read it.
Yeah.
But
all right. So that's what you're doing for the first half hour. Let's see here. Sorry,
Sorry, I missed I was using the restroom.
Things happen.
She was blaming Con Edison for the power surge, that it was nothing on their end, and she wants us to do whatever we need to get out of here as quickly as possible. That's kind of where she left it. She's had got Evan, one of the engineers, to show us around.
Yeah, Evan shows up. Yeah, if you guys want to look around, that's fine. I mean, you guys,
Yeah, let's go. We've got some boxes to tick here, and then we'll be out of your hair. And
okay. So you're.
I'm sharing.
Zinchenko, you're actually on your phone talking and calling people.
I'm calling people. But I'm also gonna totally blab everything I find.
Okay.
That's Zinchenko. Is what he does.
Okay.
I get this information. I'm gonna share it. Because the team...
Well, that's going to take you a while to get all of that, so...
Yeah, so you can, tell me if I need to not pass that.
Oh, you can pass it to the other player characters.
I mean, I'm passing it to them by just talking to them.
So, yeah, there's multiple personnel, there's multiple locations to check out. You could also interview Dr. Campbell more in depth. And if you want to interview someone, we're not going to role-play the whole thing out. It'll just make a skill check, and it'll take time to do that. And you'll get information out of them, basically. Or you could investigate.
Would we be allowed to access their network and make sure there was no unauthorized access to the network, either right before or right after the power surge?
You sure could. That'll take you time, but you could do that.
Well, I mean, or would we be allowed?
Actually, Dr. Campbell tells you, you don't have to worry about it outside the internet. Our servers, the Holobeam Array server, D is connected to, we call it D, DEE, is air-gapped. It's not connected to the internet.
Okay.
It's very advanced technology. We don't want anybody getting access to it.
Well, it's completely understandable, but there still might have been some unauthorized access that would have caused this problem.
It would have to be physical access, and nobody here is doing it. We put our life's work into this. This is...
I understand. We're just being thorough.
Okay. Well, you can go over and talk to our... who is it? Let's see here. Miss Sang. She is our she's our IT specialist.
Okay.
So you want to go over and interview her?
Yeah.
Okay.
DEE.
Yeah.
Seems like an unusual acronym. What does that stand for?
It's just DE,
I hate saying it, but if she's Chinese, works fine.
I think it's just a nickname.
Okay.
See, I was figuring that it probably more was an oblique John D.
Yeah, it's not an acronym.
There.
They just call it D, and I'm out of character. I might have missed the point, or the little part of the scenario that explains why they call it D.
It may not be a thing. It may just be,
Because
for the
he's
sake
got
of subtle.
the D. No,
It's just nicknamed D. So
had to do it. Had to do it. Mandatory.
yes. So all right. So you're doing that. Swart, what do you want to do?
I want to actually, look at the equipment since we're actually, supposed to figure out if they're doing something bad. I want to, see physically what they're trying to do.
Okay.
To the extent that I can.
Jordan, what about you?
I will follow him, checking equipment, but I'm going to be on the lookout for anything that's, this, that shouldn't be there, or this, or looking at the people themselves.
What's this elder sign doing here?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
What's the deal with the elder sign?
Because I
try to see the supernatural.
If they ever ask me about what do you think of this technical problem, science.
Yes.
All right, you can both of you can give me you two give me human checks too, because you're hanging out with Evan Kozak.
22 critical.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. So Evan Kozak is he's in his early 40s. Wry, white dude, nervous eyes. He's kind of twitchy. He is humming. He hums to himself all the time as you were with him. It's kind of a series of notes, atonal, nonsensical, but consistent. So he also drums his fingers a lot.
Fidgety.
Yeah, fidgety, very fidgety. So he finds his work. Let's see here. He shows you the casing for the array's computer, for the laser array. Sorry. But he shows you cannot. It's extremely expensive, extremely fragile technology. You cannot open the casing. We have to set up a clean room. We have to wait for an hour for the dust to settle. You have to put on a clean suit. It's a lot of stuff, and that goes with D as well. Like you can't open up the case for something like that. It's really cutting edge stuff. But Jordan, you realize. This guy, you've met people like this, except back in the forces when they were. You asked somebody about certain guys, like the armor, talking about guns, and his eyes kind of just sparkled like.
Oh, he's a server fondler.
Yeah, he well, and the technology and the array itself, not just D, but like this guy. You realize he's more than willing to talk about them.
So he's the guy from the pilot of Venture Brothers.
Yeah, I fucking love technology. So he starts talking about its specs and stuff like that. You can give me. Do you have anything other than physics? Do you have any craft or?
Apparently,
yeah.
So all the scientist characters just had 3 science slots that were unnamed.
Okay.
So, and I have computer science at 60 for what it's worth.
Okay.
But I'll go with math at 50, and let's see, physics, math, and
chemistry usually.
Yeah. Actually, let's do engineering. I've got physics. That's the top one. We'll go like industrial engineering.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So he starts talking about it with a couple of prodding from Jordan. As Jordan's like, "Oh man, this stuff's impressive,"
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh yeah, you think this is cool?" Yeah,
I'm just like keep him talking. He's like tell me everything.
He's just he's so happy that Senpai noticed him.
Like if I didn't have it, like if I didn't have it to keep my cover, like you tell me about computers, I'll tell you what it's like to kill people.
All right. The lasers and sensors of the Holobeam Array are far more stable and precise than anything humanity has ever designed. It is several generations ahead, at a minimum.
Because the human didn't design them.
Yeah, the array's computer processes the project's data with speed unmatched by any computer or any server farm on Earth. That's because the array wasn't meant only to detect jitters in space-time. The supercomputer is also meant to correlate the readings detected by each laser in the array and find patterns or meanings in the apparent randomness. The next phase of the project is to match the readings of the Holobeam Array with a kind of, it's sort of like a really compact particle accelerator, but it really causes quantum reactions that fold and spindle spacetime itself. Keying the beam to patterns of data detected by the Holobeam may open brief, uncontrollable gaps in reality. The promise of instantaneous movement and communications is spectacular value. I mean, quantum entangled communications we could be ground zero for that.
Ground zero being the operative word here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep the record scratch going on in my brain from showing on my face.
We've been. I mean, to be honest, we've been studying this kind of stuff for decades. Like there's all kinds of stuff that the U.S. Air Force has access that we can't. Well, we're all on the same side here, but there's that Groom Lake, man.
Sorry.
Groom Lake, yeah.
Groom Lake?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So out of character, what was that?
Grim Lake is area.
Grim Lake, okay.
Yeah,
Grim Lake.
Sorry.
Grim Lake, Nevada.
But thanks to thank God for the private sector. Saw the potential.
Public-private partnerships are truly the way of the future.
So you look into the
It will
case.
truly be great again.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
So he's talking a lot about that and let's see here. See if I can find the actual thing on the array. Let's see here. He shows you the actual atrium, which is the concrete building next to the. You walk over to that as you're talking. It's cramped with complex electronics as you go inside, because again, it's just meant to house the laser. It houses an array of ultraviolet xenon lasers enclosed in a plain metal casing. Evan Kozak fucking loves this. He's just like, doesn't touch it, but just kind of like, he fucking loves it. That's obvious. So you can look at the casing, but that's it. Like he will not let you open it up. Let's see here. So you can't really see anything else because it's got the casing up. You'd have to open it up to assess it. So that takes you to half an hour. You're there. So you're talking to Miss Sang, who is Jingfi Sang, Chinese American, and she is the IT specialist. She's in her 30s. She is glued to the keyboard and monitor where she's managing the computers, the array's computer systems. She's just like, yeah.
Yeah, with the DOE.
Yeah, Power Sir, it's not our fault. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's not your fault. So I just need a routine examination, make sure your network and servers are secured and they weren't compromised.
Miss Sang, does this array look this data profile match your specifications? Oh yeah, good job, D. Yeah,
that's very advanced.
Oh yeah, no, it makes Watson look like something that's you're not supposed to say anymore. But anyways, a lot smarter than Watson. Yep. What do you need? Yeah.
I just need to be able to review your system and see if there's any irregularities.
What's your human?
10.
10. Okay, you can give me a check.
Yes! Oh my god, you made it! That is amazing.
You kind of actually get the idea she's very, very nervous. She's not just like, you met people like this before, obviously, who are just like zoned, in the zone, focused on work, but she's nervous. She's also, kind of twitchy. Almost as though she's anticipating something bad is going to come or happen in the... So, yeah.
So are there any irregularities I need to know about before I start looking?
All right, so you talk to her, and she's eager to volunteer information if it'll get you to, as long as she can keep working. Let's see here.
I just need an access terminal.
Let's see here. The lasers jittered, not with pure random movement, represented by white noise when plotted as data on a graph and converted to sound, but with strange, unexpected pulses. The graphs of data mean nothing to you, so that was interesting. They got that. So she says, yeah, the audio feed, I created an audio representation of the signals that had nothing to do with sound. Here, I'll play it for you. So she plays the sounds. It's a series of atonal whistles, various high frequencies, punctuated by very low frequency pulses that are barely audible to your ears. But the computer speakers are just rattle from the ultra low frequencies of the pulses.
Microelectronics?
Yeah, what's it at?
60.
Okay. So you're studying it. And it's at 60? Okay. You can give me a roll. You'll figure something out what that is.
44.
Oh, very good success.
Wow,
yeah, I'll take another one.
Sure, why not?
You realize, what the fuck is powering D? You realize you're getting a sense of the scale of the amount of data it's processing, and it's a fucking lot. There should be a Walmart-sized building with the servers stacked into it to process this much data this fast.
So I'll start asking, I was like, what are the specs on D?
Oh, man. D's cutting edge. But I'm not supposed to talk about it. It's really super, super secret. It's next generation stuff. It's nothing on the market. Nothing that people are even speculating. It's actually more. It's like 3 generations ahead. It's a laser powered crystal matrix. Oh man, it's great. But anyways, so.
Wait.
It's running on lightsabers?
That sounds less like a computer and more like something you went down and got at Renaissance.
But you can also give me a sand check.
Or a natural, or...
It's just a sand check.
I'm fine. 21.
On sand. You're listening to the data while listening to the audio. Sorry. It's suddenly that audio suddenly. If you feel again, a phantom of a memory that just fades away, but your heart sort of sinks into your chest as though something bad has just happened. You didn't even realize it yet.
I mean,
yeah,
that is in keeping with the human reaction to exposure to subsonic frequencies.
All right, that's fair.
Itself?
So we did get some anomalous readings when the that power surge between 528 and let's see here, or from those it was about an hour. There's some anomalous readings. Those pulses are much weaker than those that formed the music, if you want to call it that, when the array was active. But since the system was offline, it shouldn't be there at all.
Was the system still somehow recorded them when it should have been shut down?
Yeah.
Weird.
It means either there were unexpected energy sources leaking into very carefully isolated sensors, or the sensors were damaged and reading phantom signals.
Neither of which are good things for you.
Yeah, I graphed the phantom signals anyway, just to see. Each phantom pulse, here's what they look like. It looks like an energy signature that begins slowly in low frequency, rises in speed and frequency, faster and faster over the course of about 1 second until it vanishes. An audio representation sounds like a low pulsing, resembling a drum beat that rises to a thin flute-like whistle, increasingly shrill until it vanishes beyond human hearing.
What?
So
Thin fluting, everybody drink.
Drink.
Done!
we replaced, the surges. After the surge, we fixed the stuff that broke, and we are still picking up signals.
Main screen turn on.
It's gradually increasing. Signals become more rapidly, so I think it's more the D's figuring out how to pick the wheat from the chaff. I think D's are very smart. It's a learning system. So yeah. Anyways, but you have computer science at what, 60?
80.
Okay, yeah. But you can keep her talking. That'll take another half hour. This is what you get within half an hour.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So it is.
So, is there any way that is my hunch that somebody accessed a file they weren't supposed to accurate? Or is D?
It is. She does confirm that the system's air gapped. There's no way an outsider could have gotten.
Well, it's somebody that's on the inside that was doing something naughty.
So far, no. You have no evidence of that.
Okay. So what happens if I try to can I have a conversation with D?
That's what you're doing. Or that's what you're getting to. Like, she's very. You get this. This is her baby, and she's very protective.
So I need her to believe that I would care just as much about keeping D safe as she does.
So you if you keep talking to her, she'll probably let you try it out for a spin. Especially with your high computer science, she'll want to impress you eventually.
Okay.
But it'll take some more time. See, again, this is the one scenario Aaron couldn't make. So, all right. So half an hour's gone by. You've got the dossier. You can send an email that to your fellow agents. It has little. This is all the personnel.
Information must be shared.
So you can find the other agents if you want to, Zinchenko, or you could interview someone else.
I've offered the information to other people, and in the meantime, oh shit. So I feel like something's been let loose here, right?
You tell me. Don't tell me. I'm not going to tell you that. Like that's literally your job is to interpret what.
I'm literally not right. Okay, so
you still have sanity. I will say that your character's still saying you still have control of them. You can make whatever interpretation.
He is not right in the head.
Yeah.
He feels he needs
to. Well, that's your
like,
interpretation, and that's your choice.
Yes, he needs to do what he's done in the past.
Okay.
Which is fix the problem.
Okay. Well, you don't know what that. Well, what is?
I don't know what the problem is yet.
Teammates. Well, there you go. That's. So and how are you?
Well, my teammates are flammable, so that's always a good thing. And sometimes they drown.
Okay.
So, sorry. I'm digging.
It's a binary state.
It's great.
I'm digging deeper. On fire.
I'm going to dig deeper. I'm going to talk to people, figure out what's going on.
All right. So you don't know? Do you know who you want to talk to?
So
you have a list of all the people who are supposed to be on site. You met Dr. Jamie.
Not like the org chart.
The org chart's at the bottom.
Well, the other one would have a. They also have people who aren't on shift right now. So.
Holy.
Point. But already the Evan guy is not on the.
Again, I'm approaching this as a mentally ill person, for the record.
Okay.
which is why I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, well, we'll get back to you.
Engineering. I'm going to engineering. I'm talking to Ishi Takagawa.
Okay. You find him. He is in the kitchen, there's a little couch there, and he is asleep.
I'm going to sit down next to him.
Let me double check to see where he is. He is asleep. Let me make sure I know where he is. Let's see here.
If he's asleep, I'll find a way to gently wake him up that does not immediately finger me as waking him up. If he is kind of awake-ish, I will accidentally wake him up. Either way,
Brew coffee in the break room. It'll wake
I will attempt to wake him up without making it seem like I actually woke him up. Wash my plan.
All right, yeah, no, I'll just say, yeah, he's in the kitchen. He's lying down. He's asleep. Do you have first aid?
10%.
Okay, well, you can try and check him over.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Red. Oh, 9.
Wow.
Holy shit.
All right. He seems healthy. No signs of concussion or neurological damage. However, he's not asleep. You can actually tell that out. There's no deep sleep breathing, no deep, slow breathing, or rapid eye movement. Yet he is unconscious.
I will sit next to him.
Okay.
Takagawa.
Okay.
Does he wake up?
No.
I'll nudge him.
Still.
Poke. Poke, poke. Poke. Poke, 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 poke. Poke.
Okay.
Mow.
Till he wakes up.
All right.
That's the plan.
Okay, so you're doing that for a while.
Yeah.
Swart.
Listen!
Yes.
Swart, and I'll say,
Stay a while
going to
and
follow on
listen.
with whatever you do. So
Okay.
you've talked to Evan for a while. You're in the atrium right now, looking at the casing.
Right. Okay, so he is super in love with all of that.
And the technology sounds super advanced.
Yeah. What I would really like is, so everyone's asserting that the power surge was because of
Con Edison.
something external. And while I completely believe that, just for verification purposes, I know you've got to have a voltimeter running into this thing to make sure, to sort of, don't know my physics terms well enough, but essentially to act like a ground fault circuit interrupter just on a larger scale to make sure they don't get a voltage spike and burn the thing out. So if there's that, there's logs on it. So where can I look at those logs?
Okay, yeah, you can. So you want to test the validity of that claim.
Yes.
Okay, that can be done. You also realize, why don't you call up Con Edison? Like, you could they will obviously respond to you because you are legitimate DOE, and hey, they provide energy. That's kind of their thing. So let me find that. Let's find Con Edison. Con Edison. All right, power surge. So you can go ahead and give me. What skill do you want to use for that?
Bureaucracy.
What's that at?
60.
60. All right. You quickly cut through the red tape. It still takes you some time.
This is what I do with my half hour.
Yeah. The power company. There was no outside power surge. They did detect it because they have their own sensors and shit like that. It must have come from the facility itself.
Power surge is coming from within the facility.
They can also confirm no one from the array has called Con Ed to report trouble with the line itself. They have no idea what happened. So whatever it is, it's them. We don't have much information on that facility itself. It's some kind of lab.
Science-y thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's DOE and DOD. So if they don't call us,
We don't call that. I understand.
they didn't break any of our shit. So.
Yeah. Well, you've been very helpful. Thank you.
All right. You can also find out that they've replaced their own. They did have a power surge here. They show you the the equivalent of the circuit breaker and their shit, and then you can tell some of their stuff has been replaced.
Okay.
So, in fact, Evan replaced it. So, yeah, they have high. Here it is. High capacity power fuses to cope with an overload. Evan himself replaced them when the power surged. You looked at the old fuses because they're in the trash can right over there, and there was definitely a power surge at the facility. Inside the facility.
Inside the facility?
Yep. So that takes you half an hour to get all that done.
Yeah.
Nice.
So...
Hold up.
What?
Jordan is doing Jordan things.
What time did this power surge occur?
Just about the time we were briefed.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, not the 4 hours before we were briefed when we were all screaming?
Did you mention that to anyone?
Huh?
Did you tell your other agents that you screamed for no goddamn reason that you can tell at 10 in the morning?
Tell us!
Okay.
No.
You actually do correlate some contents, and you realize the array was turned on for the first time ever at 10 in the morning. The exact same time.
That's unsettling.
You can
Ross?
give me a sand check.
Ross, can I tell people?
Nope, because you didn't figure that out.
Okay.
Crit success.
Oh my god.
All right.
Holy shit.
Well done.
Yeah.
All right, well,
We're not Gibber.
that's the least of your concerns right now.
But that's something that's like, I'm going to file away and mull on that later.
Yeah, correlate that content.
Fantastic.
It'll be fun. So, you're still poking Takegawa.
Yeah, I'm like poking him. being
Yeah,
like,
you
"Wake
spent
up."
half an hour doing that.
I mean, it's going to take a while to wake him up.
No, he doesn't wake up in a half an hour.
Yeah,
And
like-
you realize he's not going to wake up. This is not...
I will
Matt.
slap the shit out of that motherfucker.
You slap the shit out of him. He's
It's
not waking
gonna,
up.
It's not going to do anything, but I'll try.
He is not... Okay, yeah, that's what you're doing for your half hour.
Yeah.
Who do you work for? Who do you work for? Smack.
Anyways, so tell us about the computer. This is Sang's favorite subject.
We picked up on that.
Yep, Olympian Advances, custom built, built using data processing breakthroughs discovered by the military. It was built to present data from elaborate physics experiments in forms more easily comprehensible to human users. So you notice several subtle things, such as the UI itself starts changing in subtle ways because it notices you're watching it. In fact, the text kind of sharpens and focuses you, so you can see it better. Yeah.
So, like, it's able to adapt to my eyesight?
Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah.
If you're not unsettled.
So only individuals with special access to this particular computer are allowed to do more than the ordinary looking outside of its casing. You're not allowed. Shang says you can't look at the out. There's a computer over there. You can't open the casing. So she rattles off this bewildering technobabble, boasting of these. It sounds like fucking some shit from Star Trek.
I follow about 40% of it.
It's a crystal matrix quantum supercomputer. Data is stored in a crystal framework and retrieved by lasers. And with more power in one modest cabinet than a supercomputer in a server farm. Again, you remember how the NSA was building a Walmart-sized building for a server farm out in the Utah desert? This is more powerful than that, according to her.
Huh.
And it's just into...
Well,
yeah.
technology keeps getting smaller.
It's not just processing data, it's thinking. It updates and rewrites itself constantly to adapt the array to environmental factors and improve its precision and sensitivity. It's a good thing it's not connected to the internet. I mean, we don't want it to go all
Bad
Skynet.
things.
She kind of chuckles.
Just
God, I'm so glad Aaron's not here.
We must save it! I love you!
So, how do you know that it doesn't connect to the internet? If it's
There's no physical hardwire. Like, we have our own internal Wi-Fi network, but that's physically separated from D. D's only connected to the atrium. And here, this room.
So everyone is always hardwired in? No wireless access?
No wireless access. There is a Wi-Fi for our other computers, but that's, for our email and stuff like that. Those are physically separated. Yeah, in fact, you can, if you want to, you realize all that shit she was talking makes literally no goddamn sense.
Yeah.
So
Getting to the sense of pattern here.
yeah. It's in a cabinet near Sam's workstation. But that's all you can see. So it's only about 6. Yeah, it's not too big.
I won't open the casing, but
You can spend the rest of the half hour to confirm that you don't see any Wi-Fi devices. According to your smartphone's software, there's no Wi-Fi signals coming from it. It's not connected to anything except whatever that cable's going to, which she tells you connects to the atrium.
Okay.
So, which is the laser array. So yeah, it's offline. And you actually you believe her. They obviously, the idea of anyone accessing it that's unauthorized or it going to the internet unauthorized is a nightmare to them. So they're like, nope.
Remember, if it just took a chatbot an afternoon to turn into a Nazi.
All right, so it is. That's a half hour for everybody. So that's been an hour since you've gotten here.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do next? Takagawa's not waking up.
Oh my
You've
god.
spent
Is
half
he
an hour.
dead?
No, he's alive.
I will slap the motherfucker.
You've already slapped him. He has
Twice?
For half an hour.
Oh my god.
You've slapped him. You've poured water on his face.
I'm checking his vitals. Holy shit.
You already checked his vitals.
I mean, he's alive?
Yeah.
He's not waking up.
No.
At all.
And he's not sleeping.
I'm, calling security. Actually, no, shit. I mean, dude's not alive. I think he's infected.
So you're
by...
calling security?
Yes.
All right, there's a guard outside.
I'm literally calling security because I think he's infected by vectors.
Well, you don't know what that is. Well, I mean...
I know what vectors are.
Okay.
I'm not telling them that.
All right. Well, you know Delta Green, the security guard is not a part of Delta Green.
Well, no, I'm calling them in thinking that this guy is infected with something. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Who are you calling? The security guard or your other agents?
Let's start with the other agents.
Okay. So you're going to find the other agents. You're at the atrium. You would find... let's see here. Finnick first, because he's inside the main building.
Finnick, Takagawa is infected. He's infected. He's not waking up. I've been trying to wake him up.
Well, they have clean rooms for that.
He's not waking up. I've slapped him multiple times.
Okay. You why don't you go let the doctor know?
I think it's as simple as that.
It usually is.
You've seen the snake men. You know. I think he's infected.
Of course.
You need to go talk to the doctor.
Should I?
Yeah.
The doctor doesn't understand. You've seen it.
I see that you are talking out loud.
You always talk out loud. What are you talking inside? Are you talking inside? Are you infected? What's wrong with you? Are you talking inside? Are you talking inside? You talk inside. Are you talking inside?
Is it time?
Sorry.
Oh, okay. It's not time.
Why don't you go
You
get
got there at 1700,
Jordan.
so it's now 6 o'clock.
Obviously, this is something dangerous. Jordan needs to be aware of it.
You're right. And also, this person, I think, is dangerous. He's very dangerous. He's not waking up. I mean, that's
so Jordan,
an
go get
infection.
him.
It's an infection. It's a
So
vector.
you're going to go look for Jordan.
I'll look for Jordan.
All right.
Okay.
Also, Fennec probably thinks I'm.
All right, so you finished
infected.
confirming the power surge, whatever. it was.
Now? I think that now?
Yeah. So what are you going to do next?
So what have we found out here?
Well,
Damn it.
power surge came
make
from
sure it's
inside the
broadcast.
facility. It was not Con Edison's at all.
Right. So there is something to worry about?
Yes. I mean, do you see a generator around here? Or, a small power plant? Normally power goes into places. It doesn't typically come out.
I'm not a technical guy, but that does sound strange.
All right, Jordan.
The wonderful joys of playing scientists in Delta Green.
And Special Forces.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
they say would you like to know the muzzle velocity of an M16 machine gun? That I can help you with.
Okay, so
That's science.
I'm going to
In
science
that
the
case,
shit
sure,
out of
I'll
this machine
discuss
gun.
science.
there are other people you haven't talked to yet.
I mean, mostly
You haven't interviewed Dr.
security,
You just met her.
Is the research staff on site right now?
Yeah,
after hours?
according to Evan, all the primary people are there.
Oh, okay. Somebody needs to interview the janitor. I'm
Janitor's not here
suspicious.
today.
Really?
Yeah.
Catch the right person.
No, we made sure we wanted only
Coach interview people.
primary personnel when we turned it on for the first time. He only has to come in a couple times a week. We don't make that much mess. We're usually
That's
joined
what the
late.
clean rooms are for.
So, yeah.
You shouted the corner of the clear. I misunderstood.
All right, so have you figured out where you want to go? Or are you still-
My God.
if you haven't figured it out, then Zinchenko will find it.
Well, so I do still want to, and you can tell me if this is meaningful or not.
Sure.
Like, if I can get to him, I do still want to look at the power records to see if I can determine, like, within the facility, where did the surge come from? With the likely candidates being either the array or D.
Let's see here. You would have to talk to. Let's see. Evan would suggest you talk to Dr. Black. He might know. He's more into that kind of stuff. He's probably in his office right now, analyzing some data.
Right.
He is. He was. It might. If it was the array, he'd be the one to know. I'm just a monkey trying to keep the array up and running. Mm-hmm. So. He's the one who's programming D for the thing. He's the one interpreting the results for the experiments. So coming up with the experiments. So you could talk to him about the power surge.
Okay.
So you two leave the atrium, head back to the main building. At that point, you see Zinchenko.
We're accosted by Zinchenko. Lancelot, like, across the short distance in between.
I'm racing towards Jordan.
And then afterwards.
Jordan will fix things.
All right, yeah, Zinchenko just said that.
Jordan.
Yes. Is it time?
He's not waking up.
Who's not waking up?
He's not waking. He's not. His name. What's his name?
It's okay. After they're dead, they're just hookers.
Takagawa. He's not waking up. I've tried to wake him up. He won't wake up.
We'll call the doctor.
By the way, for the record, Zinchenko does reek of booze.
The midwife.
It's like normal.
Would there be rabbits, George?
We'll call the doctor.
No. Sorry. I am the doctor.
Right. So we should call him. We should call him.
Wake him up. He needs to talk. He knows things. Jordan.
Okay, said Jango. I'll go check on the guy.
Okay.
You can point him in the right direction.
It only takes you a minute to find the
And
kitchen.
Zinchenko wanders off into the distance to be menacing.
Are you going back in the building? Or
He's like... Zinchenko will be at random spot Z, whatever you decide is...
no, it's your character. You still get to control.
I'm telling you, Ross, I'm giving you, like, full license for him to be like...
You need to make choices, otherwise it's not...
You still have sanity.
Don't worry. I'll let you know when you're no longer your character.
Thank you.
It's not. We're not at that point yet.
It's great. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Zinchenko will... there was a power outage?
Yeah.
What's the physical source of the power outage?
That's a good question.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
I'm wandering the building looking for this.
Okay.
Literally,
so, like,
I'm looking for a physical...
Do I find the guy unconscious?
Are you going in the main building or in the atrium?
Atrium.
All right,
Let's go
Evan
atrium.
Kozak is with you because
All right, so Zinchenko is going towards Atrium, and it has guided Jordan towards
kitchen.
Takagawa.
All right, so you go to the kitchen. Mm-hmm. All right, you go to the kitchen. You see a Japanese man in his 60s. He appears to be unconscious. He's on the couch.
He has a lot of bruises forming on his face.
Yeah, his faces are red.
Zinchenko has been like a motherfucker. He's like just seriously abusing the shit out of people.
Hey,
you should kill him.
Do you have what do you call it? First aid?
I do.
You can give me first aid check.
Nope.
Okay.
They're like, yeah, we should call a doctor.
I will say for free, he is alive. He is breathing.
Like, yeah, we should call a doctor.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Of course, you do know Delta Greens then, may not want to get more people involved.
In fact, that was pretty much the brief, was not to bring first responders.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, in this case, like,
Dude, Zinchenko's not sane. What?
no, let's walk out. Like, yeah, that guy's unconscious. All right.
All right. Thanks.
I'll go report back to him.
All right, so
or
you-
whoever's closest. Like, yeah.
You can choose either one of them. They're both in the main building.
Yeah, I just was with him, so I'll be him. Like, yeah, that guy. He's unconscious. Like, I mean, out cold. Like, it's just like strangely unconscious.
All right.
Like that. That's what Shevchenko was going on about.
Okay.
By the way, where is he?
Zinchenko went into the atrium. He saw him.
Zinchenko's like a cat. If you don't know where he is.
Well, Evan's with you.
Okay.
Evan's giving you the same tour of the atrium.
Okay.
Where the laser array is.
Fantastic.
Laser.
I don't.
Laser.
You just
I
want to ignore
really
it?
don't have any talking to people skills.
Well, again, you don't have to.
Like along these lines. Like I'm fine with like talking to Dr. Black. Like
Yeah.
I've got a line there, but like pretty sure the only thing to do with Takagawa is go talk to Campbell, who is already menacing. And yeah. Our one talking to people guy is basically headed round the bend.
Sorry, Shevchenko has gone bye-bye.
which is the player's choice. I'm not making him do
What do you
anything.
got?
No, I'm doing it on purpose.
I
It's
know.
fine.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's your choice.
Anyway, I'm
so,
going to
yeah.
talk to Dr. Black
All right.
in pursuit of my
You find him in his
previous-
office.
Yeah.
It's actually a shared office. There's also him, and it says Dr. Campbell at one side of the door, and the other side says Dr. Klinger. Dr. Klinger's not in the office. So it's just Dr. Black. He's a pudgy white dude, salt and pepper beard, thinning hair. There's a big University of Chicago plaque, physics. He is looking over there. Do either of you have a cult?
I do, at like 30%.
You see several occult manuscripts on his bookshelf. So the Golden Bow. Bow. Is it bow or bow?
Bow.
It's bow.
Bow.
Yeah,
bow.
like in the tree sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was bow in the tree, so I just thought it was pronounced bow. So he's in between the physics books. So
Yeah.
there's also a lot of weird sticky notes and stuff. He looks a little erratic. Both of you can give me human checks. You want? And you're like, yes, huh?
Tom?
Oh, yeah.
Do it!
Oh, hell, I actually make it.
I know.
On 6.
He's very startled when you come in, even though you weren't quiet at all. You were arguing outside of his door, angrily whispering.
He was
But
deep in think.
He was very deep in think. So let's see here. There are strange notes all around his trash bin. Which you could look at if you wanted to. There is, in fact, I will say, both of you notice these.
Okay. Here's
boy.
the handout.
Here's a handout.
Is it a good handout or a
It's
spot?
really bad. It's really
Is it send Sinchenko into the boiler bed?
So neither of you have a high human, though.
Are we
No.
ripe for that? Are we ripe?
All right.
Tom, what's yours?
I did not succeed.
Okay.
Right, but
It's not a high human.
That's 30.
Like Delta Green
It's
again.
30.
If you have a high enough score, you
No,
just
it's
get
a
stuff
30.
automatically.
Like I said,
are
isn't
you
it
sure?
like hand it
That
to me
really
so I
doesn't
can
look like a
finally
3.
die?
Oh, that's the
No,
wrong
it's
sheet.
not.
Sorry.
Well, it's up to your interpretation.
I want it to be. I want it to be horrible.
All right, so you see that. You can ask him about that, or you can ask him about the power surge, or
You see this. Yeah, I'm going to keep on with the power surge.
okay. So you notice those, but you don't impress him on. All right. Yeah, the Electro Surge was nothing unusual. It's just a bad transformer, probably. There's what he's not saying.
Yeah, I would like to check over your data on that, just to confirm. I mean, like you say, it's the most likely cause.
Well, yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Untested hypotheses, Doctor.
Okay, I saw a light when it happened, and it wasn't like just. It was like bluish white, and it was like everywhere. So I got weird, and I felt weird when it happened. I want to say the word sensation, but I can't describe. I don't. There's not a. God, how do you describe it? I don't know. It was something. I felt something that there's not a word for it. If there is, I don't know. Okay, I'm a physics guy. I'm not an English guy. I don't know.
I understand. Words hard.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just saying, just focus on the work. Dee's putting in a lot of good numbers, a lot of real interesting stuff. So,
Yeah, I'm really curious about that. It seems to be really groundbreaking.
yeah.
That system you've got going there. Could you tell me about it? Just what you can. I understand, research and all that. But just frame it in for me.
Look, no. It's really advanced. It's really. You made your commit roll.
Yeah.
You realize he is working himself into a panic, trying not to think about it. You can either persuade him, or if you have psychotherapy,
Psychotherapy at 30%.
all right, you can try that.
28.
Oh. All right, so you actually talk him down, like from him working himself into hysteria. There's music. It makes the pattern. You translate it. It becomes music. I listen to the music, and music of the spheres. But the spheres are not. It's not benevolent. It's you see it everywhere and nowhere. Look, it scared me. All right, I don't. It's something grand, something on a cosmic scale. We're on the cusp of something, and I just got to see it through. Because what other choice is there at this point? We're so far in. We have to see it through, right? But yeah,
I feel like,
it's like I'm standing on the cliff at the edge of infinity or nothingness, and I can feel the winds urging me on, and I don't know if it's terror or excitement. I don't know, and it's a lot to take in.
Well, I mean, I feel like choice is sort of our defining quality as,
But we already made the choice. We pushed the snowball down the hill. It's already going. We already made the choice. We did it a long time ago. Whatever it is, we already made that choice. At least maybe, I don't know. I need to figure this out. So yeah, that's what you get in half an hour.
Okay.
So you're hanging out with Jordan. You're hanging out with him.
Yeah.
Finnick.
This is weird.
Yep. All right. So what are you doing in a half hour?
I'll try to interface with D.
Okay. Yeah.
In her face.
All right. What you? Let's see here. All right. All right. So you start. Yeah, Dee. Here, she pulls up she hooks up a second monitor and just gives you. I don't have another keyboard, but you can just talk to it. Just ask it what you want.
Okay.
So, Dee asks you, "Hello, who are you? What may I call you?"
Just call me Fennec.
Finnick. Hello, Finnick. What would you like to know about the data?
Well, I just want to know who accessed the data before and after the event that happened at around 10 a.m.
He lists the project files except for afterwards. Dr. Klinger did not. Everyone except Dr. Klinger.
Everyone but Dr. Cleaner accessed the files afterwards? Interesting.
That is normal.
How's that normal?
Well, except for Dr. Klinger, but everyone should be accessing the files on a continual basis.
Okay. What information do you have access to outside of the data that's being inputted?
Nothing.
Okay. Have you extrapolated anything from the data beyond the tonal notes?
Yes, I have come up with some projections. Would you like to see them?
Yes, please.
All right. I've recorded pulses and signals starting at 10 a.m. when I was activated, when the array was activated, 11:05, 12:11. He then reads off these numbers. There's a strong wind at 15:28. This is the time when the power surge happened. It was a very strong one. And 16:34. This was much weaker than the others. There is another 17:40. And let's see here. I predict that there will be one in 17:40. And let's see here. I show a projected graph that will spike at 18:46 in 16 seconds. And then 19:52. And then a stronger one at 20:57. Then 22:03. The graph will max out. And it shows you the graph just goes up to infinite.
Huh.
It doesn't make any sense to you. You're not a physicist.
I have physics at 40.
Oh, you do have physics.
41 now.
Okay. Well, it still doesn't make any sense to you.
Okay.
I've reinterpreted the signals with greater accuracy. Perhaps this would help you. Would you like to review them and tell me whether they are clear to you?
Sure.
Okay. You look at the new graphs, and there are new sounds to play. And they do seem clear. Give me another sand check.
Yay!
I refuse to go the route of Shinchenko.
Damn it! I want to
barely
go that way
succeed.
hard.
That's one sanity. Let's see here. So this is 18, 46. All right. All right. So that takes you a while to do. You want to ask D anything else?
What languages do you interface at?
Well, I can interpret plain text English commands.
Okay. What about for output? What languages can you display?
What do you like?
Can you just give me a list?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Mandarin.
I'm mostly looking for things like ACLO.
Oh. It does not list ACLA.
Okay. Any other languages that I haven't heard of?
No, it actually has a very limited range of language. It actually has mostly like computer programming languages.
Okay.
Because they haven't bothered to enter that data into it.
What's this new coding language? ACLO Plus.
Yes.
Visual ACLO plus. That takes you about half an hour. In fact,
Visual ACLO,
Those are all good, but they're nothing.
so you're wandering around.
Dimensional.
You're wandering around, and
I'm wandering around looking.
you're back in the kitchen. You're looking. Before you realize it, you realize you've been standing over Takagawa for a while now.
I'm just
looking at
staring at him.
Yeah, you kind of drifted off.
Yeah. Has he woken up yet?
He actually wakes up.
I was about ready to look his eyeball.
Actually, everyone, give me a power times 5, and you can make this
I
yourself.
roll this, or do you roll?
You can roll this.
All right.
Power times
Not
5.
good.
Hold on.
I make it.
I do not.
Okay.
Oh shit!
88. I crit failed.
99.
Has he dug deep into my soul and told me
all right,
the failings
so-
of the existence?
You crit failed?
Yes.
That's
I crit
4 willpower and 4 sanity.
I crit failed.
Ow!
That's 4 willpower for you and some
Do you
sanity.
write this down? Ross?
You could. What's your willpower's base?
It is 9.
Okay. Well, now it's lower.
It's great.
So
What if you regular fail?
you regular fail. It is 2 willpower and sanity.
Shinchenko
That
is-
puts me at a breaking point.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
All right. Breaking points happen at the end of the session. So basically,
So you probably won't have to worry about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Time radiation.
So
Universe is
you succeeded, Tom. It feels like reality. It's almost like you can see the wall of reality, but it starts bending inward as though something were pressing against it. You just see all the walls, everything in your perception just sort of bending, contorting, and then it snaps back. Something
Yay.
That probably isn't normal.
that is definitely not normal.
So,
I should go see people that have science.
You probably should.
so do I actually
Do you have a
look his
case of the
eyeball?
side?
However, you, since you're standing by Takagawa, he wakes up. He's kind of,
Awaken.
that's such a.
Takagawa,
Yes.
we should talk.
What? Who are you?
Zinchenko.
Zinchenko, what? Why are you here?
I'm here because I must be.
What? Security.
Motherfucker is not sane. Okay,
Yeah.
let's be honest here.
Again. This is one way or another. This is my last mission with the special access program.
Come on.
It's everyone's last mission with the
Well, you
special
have that
access
you have
program.
that DOE thing. You could call.
I'm going to show him that. I'm also
All right, you
going
can
to
make that
start,
persuade check with the plus 20 bonus.
I'm also going to start talking weird shit.
Aren't you so glad you have that plus 20 bonus now?
Are you glad?
We're all gone.
Kind of, yes.
All right. Red. Oh, look, 99.
Seriously?
Yes, fucking look at it.
That's even better.
I start talking crazy shit. I'm like, the special access program is seriously a great old one. No, it is a great old one on its own. It's made us. It's made us the villains. It's made us the minions. We're all the fucking minions.
He yelled. All of you are in the main building. You hear.
I'm yelling.
Yeah, there's yelling coming from the kitchen area.
Oh shit.
All right.
Dee, what's your interpretation of Agent Shinchenko, who was here at whatever time he was in the room?
Kill him.
I do not have access to the video cameras. I cannot perceive that.
Okay.
If you bring him here, I can assess him.
I'm curious. I kind of want to do that.
All right. So.
Your stuff is simply an aggregation of people.
All right.
Yeah.
So everyone's in the kitchen. Dr. Campbell shows up in the kitchen.
That's about the level
with the security guard.
I am
a woman
totally
with
lost
a
my
very
shit.
serious attitude, Kevlar vest. And
I don't care. I'm still screaming.
All right. She also has a
She's
taser.
probably going to fucking tase me.
She is going to tase him.
She will tase me.
Tase the shit out of him.
All right.
Please do. I just want to know that he was.
Hey, can I have a taser?
Yeah. All right.
Do any of us actually have any persuade? Maybe say
We are
this,
the
that,
dark
you know,
young
All right,
humanity.
All right. Dr. Campbell's like, what is going on? Why do you have a mentally imbalanced, clearly drunk?
Yes, probably. Why not?
Inspector
He was drunk
here.
as fuck.
Shevchenko, dun.
You ever get assigned someone to your team that you really never want to work with again, but they never seem to stop pairing them with you?
And they never seem to stop failing.
Look, I'm going to call my patron. I'm going to make some calls. You've been here long enough. Clearly, nothing else is going on. Dr. Kakar was like, could someone help me to the bathroom? I feel a little weak.
He's worse than me.
All right. So you help him to the bathroom. All right. Are you just gonna? He goes over to a stall to take a piss. Are you? Yeah.
I've got the med kit, right?
Yeah.
And pharmacy at 40%. Mm-hmm. Here, this should help you feel better.
Okay. All right. What are you giving him? Are you going to lie to him?
Something to legitimately help him feel better. I'm trying to build rapport with absolutely no persuade.
Okay.
32 out of 40.
Okay. All right. You give him a mild painkiller. Mm-hmm. You can give me an alertness check.
Ooh.
Nope.
Okay. He catches. He slightly sways, catching himself on the wall, and then starts. Oh God! You need to give me something stronger. My eyes. Everything's going dark. He pulls his pants out. Pulls his pants up. Sorry, and steps away from the toilet.
Feels good, man.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive aim.
He starts staggering towards you. And this time you don't have to make an alertness check. You begin to see his eyes and the saliva inside his mouth begin to glow faintly, a bluish-white color.
That's not okay.
It is not okay. First, give me a sand check.
Well, hey, hopefully nothing. Hopefully this mission is just a big nothing. We can leave soon.
Fail. I do fail.
Okay.
I fail quite a bit.
All right. That's just one. You got lucky.
All right.
Very lucky. So he's staggering towards you, arms outreached. Oh God, I can't see. Yeah, but his eyes and his saliva are starting to glow.
Maybe it was better if he was out. Is there anything in the bag?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Motherfucker.
All right, you need to give me an unarmed to do this.
All right.
Because he is moving around and you're not telling him.
Yeah. No.
Oh God.
All right. Yes. Like, what are you doing? What is that? I can't see.
It's a stronger pain
All
reliever.
right. So outside the bathroom in the kitchen, you hear some sort of scuffle, commotion going on. The two of you give me.
Are we all there?
Yeah, you're on the kitchen. The
Oh my
bathroom.
God. Do I hear
busy.
him?
Yeah, you're on the ground, writhing in pain.
I'm screaming like profanities.
No, you're not screaming.
I'm not. Well, am I like able?
The
to
guard
do
is
anything?
over you, and she's trying to zip tie.
Am I able to do a thing?
Give me a con times 5.
All right. Why? 64 con is 7. Wait, yeah, 70. So I made it.
All right, you can act. She is reaching down over you and going to zip tie.
I'm gonna like grab her hand and say, "I'm fine. I'm sorry. I'm just not right. There's something wrong next door. Something's wrong."
All right.
I'm gonna like rush next door.
Yeah, you all hear something going on. Give me a persuade check to convince her that you're not a
Black. 63 out of 72.
All right.
Plus 20.
All right. She rushes
no,
over.
you-
Oh, sorry. That was the one I get the not done.
Oh wait, don't forget your negative 20 penalty because
Oh, right. I'm drunk as shit.
yeah, you're drunk.
So I didn't make it.
All right. She's still going to focus on zip tying.
Yeah, no. I'm like
Yeah,
fighting
it's
the
going to
fuck
be
out of
an
her.
opposed unarmed check. If you
That'll be later.
Okay, so you're going to let her zip tie.
I'm going to fight her.
Okay, so that's all right.
Do I have to roll this?
This is combat.
All right, great. Unarmed?
Can I assist her?
All right, we're going into combat.
I have unarmed at 60.
You do have unarmed at 6.
I am unarmed as well. Red. I failed. I'm getting zip tied the fuck up.
Wait, what is your? I didn't say to do roll it yet.
Oh, sorry. All right.
It's order
All
of
right.
dex. What is your dex?
My dex is 10.
14.
14. You're first, Finnick. You can tell that they're going to fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna help her zip tie him. He's.
All right.
This is pretty much what I complained about when
All right.
we were briefed.
Unarmed.
I'm loving it.
15.
All right. You can fight back and try and wrestle free.
Okay, so roll.
Yeah.
Red. 30.
Is that a
That is,
success?
yes, it is actually.
All right, that's your-
unarmed is my is 60, so.
Okay.
30
You break free of the grapple. You get to your feet. She spins this round to take out a nightstick.
I will keep fighting!
What's a new round? Finnick, what are you going to do?
So, hold him still. And
All right, you
get
can try and
zip
grapple
tied.
him again.
Succeed on 20 out of 60.
Yeah. For you.
Black.
Don't forget your negative 20 penalty.
90. Oh, I fucking failed.
All right, you're grabbed
I am like totally grappled. I
Okay.
am down.
because you're holding. She is going to hit you over the head. Or no, she's.
Oh my god,
No,
she's
she's
doing
going
like a full like.
No, she's going to
Yeah?
hit you in the stomach to try and.
Okay, I thought it was like for a second it was like
Yeah.
yeah.
She misses. You're flailing around.
Oh my god, she actually missed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, fallen. Yeah. I thought it was like Arrested
Well,
Development.
it's a call talk because she doesn't want to hit you.
I thought it'd be like an Arrested Development. Yeah.
All right, are you trying to break free of the grapple?
Yes.
All right, both of you roll. Why not? Good.
Right.
Succeed. 53.
44.
44. Is that under your negative 20?
Yes, it is. Oh my god, no, sorry, my negative is no, it is not.
So it's critical failure.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Barely. Please.
You start belt. Oh god, you feel like you're about to.
I vomit and get knocked the
You
fuck out.
you vomit, get knocked the fuck out, and get zip tied.
Great.
All right. So that takes several rounds. Meanwhile, you two are going to go investigate the bathroom, or are you going to investigate the bathroom?
I'll go investigate the bathroom.
All right, you go there. You see a blind man whose eyes are glowing bluish white and mouth is glowing bluish white. Takagawa wrestling around on the ground with Swart, who is holding a needle.
Perversely, it might have been best if I got loose.
What are you going to do? Oh yeah, give me
I'm not
sand.
lying. I'm being
Because
serious.
that guy is fucking. His eyes are literally glowing.
Make it.
All right, one sand.
Okay.
Like, if you could sacrifice me to make the group succeed, that would work best. But whatever.
It's not about that. You don't.
Nobody
understand.
cares.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, what are you going to do, Jordan?
I'm unarmed.
That yes.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I will the guy with the glowing eyes needs to be unconscious now.
I know!
So I'm going to help.
All right.
Here comes the fist.
Yes!
Here comes the
You can
boom.
grapple him. You don't have to. All right. Give me an arm check.
Fist will happen.
Yeah.
All right.
Epic fisting.
He's blind, so he's not, and he's a scientist, so he's not putting out much of a fight.
Tom, can you fist him?
You give me a pharmacy check. Don't critically fail.
27 out of 40.
All right. Out he goes. Dr. Campbell is on the phone. You can hear it's like she's calling. She's like, yes, something's going on here. Call corporate. Tell them to get the people down here. Then call 911. Something. It's going out of control.
Well,
She's calling security.
it's been a real nice universe we've had here.
What are you gonna do?
Like,
don't know why everyone's looking at me.
Well,
He's tied. Yeah, he's secure.
I'm going to drag him over to D.
Okay.
Am I about to like just?
Dr. Campbell's yelling at you. He's like, "What the hell's going on? Why is your guy insane? Why did you do that?" And then she looks at his eyes and sees that they're still glowing, even though he's unconscious.
I usually go, that's why.
That's whatever. That okay. So we need to get him medical attention. It's fine. This is.
He's like, what was
You can give me
He was
human checks.
obviously in pain.
Yeah.
human?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But what would be the protocol in a situation like this?
There is no protocol for a situation like this. Well, I mean,
Containment?
for Delta Green, yeah.
Secure.
You need to call. You need to get the security guard at the outside gate, not to call 911. Basically.
Wait. Do it.
Like,
Sounds like a job for you, Tom.
Yeah.
Do it.
is there a direct line, or do you want me to run out there and...
She has a phone. She could just take it from her, or you could ask her or threaten her for it. By the way, you guys did have 3 pistols that were given to you.
I was
has them?
probably not given a weapon.
No.
I guess I have one.
All right.
Actually, that case, like, put the phone down.
Okay. God, what the hell?
It's like,
You're
hang
not
up the
dealing.
phone. Hang it up.
Okay. She hangs it up.
Like, move over there.
Okay.
Once she's done that, like, now are we all good? We clearly have a situation here. We can't bring anyone from the outside, so we have to work this on our own.
What? Are you insane? This is
Like, no, I'm not.
He needs to be in a hospital, obviously, and you need to get out of here. I need to continue the work.
The work is this project. This is very clearly gone out of control.
Okay. She charges you.
Ooh.
Bang, bang.
She's trying to grab
Shoot
the
her
gun
down.
from your hand.
All right, I will.
What's your dex?
11.
Let's see here.
Ooh, minus 15.
They were closer to each other because he went over to grab her phone from her.
Okay.
Well.
All right.
When she charges, I will. Like,
You will.
draw
What's your dex?
15.
Okay. Yeah. You can draw. You draw your weapon first.
Okay.
She is going to unarmed you. And she critically fails with a 66. So she
That's what you get for trying to
falls
charge
to the
someone
ground.
Like, I can understand your concern and your panic right now. This is highly inadvisable. If you do that again, I may be required to respond with
Every
force.
DG game is a cripple fight. It's great.
You can't stop. Fine. You can't stop the work though. This has nothing to do. This is just an isolated incident.
Like, somehow, I'm not a scientist, but somehow I think the glowing eyes is hardly by the book here right now.
All right. You don't need a human check to realize she ain't right in the head.
Like,
Oh my
so
god, she a
it's
friend?
it's like, so, how badly has this affected you? It's very clearly affected.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing's affected me, except for a group of armed maniacs holding me hostage.
Yes, we're the armed maniacs. Okay, well, Sevchenko, yes,
All right.
totally.
So I'm going to say this.
We're armed, but not
Jordan,
maniacs.
do you maybe carry zip ties as a matter of course?
Hey,
I normally
what's going
not normally
on?
know.
Oh yeah, you guys forgot about the security guard. She points a gun at you.
No,
She
sir.
drawed it. She's like, "Sir, I need you to put your weapon down." And she's wearing a Kevlar vest.
Ooh, spicy.
Her head isn't.
No, that's true. That is true. You're both in close range. I'll say you
my-
both have a +20 to shoot each other.
God, you're a security guard. What is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
I mean, it's no nurse choking.
Yeah.
Right, okay, fine.
Or pin stabbing.
Yeah.
You live.
Anyway. Zinchenko, by the way, is just babbling. I'll say.
Yeah, I'm dragging him to.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Dragging him over to
Oh yeah,
D.
they're
agency! They're going to make another.
Sang is at the computer still.
thought they're a new thing!
Can you shut him up? Sorry.
Actually, I'm trying to see if we can. I would like to borrow D to see if she can make any sense out of what he's saying.
Well, fine. Here, just.
Oh my god, are you making like an unnatural roll? Can I make it? Can I make an unnatural?
Hello,
too?
are you Zinchenko?
I'm Zinchenko, I think.
Hello.
Are we Zinchenko? No! Do you want me to make a roll, like, to see how much I can traumatize people?
They're saying the woman at the computer doesn't seem to give a shit about.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm just talking to a computer.
I'm babbling about how, like,
how the agency is a new emergent.
He's suffering a psychotic breakdown.
Yeah, I'm like babbling about how the agency is in and of itself an emergent elder god.
Okay.
And how people are really being used, and therefore all the things we've ever fought are really us. We've been fighting ourselves this whole time because we've been fooled, bamboozled.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so he's just ranting on and on and on.
Yeah.
Puzzled again.
So Finnick, what do you want to do?
Just straight up ask. Is there a pattern to the things he's saying?
There's no fucking pattern.
I only have the data set of the from the laser array to compare it to. Do you want me to compare?
Yes, please.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Processing.
Does he roll?
It will take some time.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we have a standoff between a security guard and Jordan. So,
Where's your character's name again?
Swart.
I was like, well, Swart, we have to do what we have to do. So, do you have one of the handguns?
Yes.
Like,
oh yeah, you have a hand.
So if she's looking at me like, it's like, since we have to do what we have to do. I don't like just.
All right, she's pointing to look at alternating between both of you. Put the weapons down. She's obviously very nervous. Okay. She will she will kick both your weapons away, and she will start zip tying both of you. And then she radios in to call 911. We need.
I was like, is there a name tag on her uniform?
No, there is not. There's just Breckenridge Industries. You know that this is obviously a high security thing.
We all saw the dossier.
You did see the dossier, but she's the only woman security guard.
Yes, so Karen Hinson.
Miss Henson.
Chicago PD.
I don't know if you know.
Former Chicago.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what's happening here, but it's only going to get worse. And you bring anyone from the outside, it's not going to do any good. We have to stop this right here, right now.
All right, I'll give you a persuade bonus.
Oh, good, because I suck at that shit.
Have you used the +20 that you carried in?
No.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll give you +40 total.
Okay.
What does that put it at?
Persuade. 60.
Okay.
Oh, go for
I
it.
want to see this.
Oh yeah, here comes the 10 first.
Also, by the way,
Nope.
All right.
Wait. Hang on, Ross.
Do
This
you
might
want
be
to
a
crit
9.
fail
This might be a 9.
All right.
It is not.
All right. It's a regular failure. I still got mine.
all right.
Thank you, though.
I thought it over.
So yeah, go ahead.
Hi. Sorry. I like that. A little help here. Maybe some science would be good.
So
He had a persuasive first.
you, she's calling the police. They are calling the police because you know.
How much time until that big pulse that was mentioned?
Well, you know that. You haven't shared that with anyone else.
Actually, wait.
Oh my god, he didn't share it.
Can I?
Because somebody went batshit crazy pants before I got a chance to.
I'm sorry. When I noticed that his persuasion has not worked at all,
Yeah.
is there any degree to which I can, pull rank? This is a public-private partnership. I am legitimately from the DOE.
Okay.
So can I bureaucracy to get her to not
At
call?
base, no bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never had a bonus.
Okay.
My bureaucracy is still 60%, so on 8.
Okay. She says, "All right, you two stay tied up, but Dr. Campbell's going to make a lot of calls, and they are going to find out what's going on, and so they're going to get at the bottom of this, because you're not clearly exactly who you say you are, because you're doing that kind of thing. So, I will say that takes. The security guard comes to you as you're like, you need to come with me. So we need to sort out this whole hierarchy, who you're really working for, and all this. There's been an altercation.
As you can see, I've done nothing but help you because
I'm sorry. Dr. Campbell's orders.
Well, Dr. Campbell can order whatever she wants, but I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here.
She takes her pistol out. I don't have the fucking time to deal with this. So one of you already drew a weapon on me today. I will not have another.
Who brought a fucking weapon?
You don't even know that your colleagues brought guns?
By default, you also have one, because we weren't giving one to Zinchenko.
All right, you can give me a
Oh,
persuade
actually,
check.
Ross, weird question.
Yeah.
I wasn't issued a weapon, but I have one. Did I have it with me?
Give me a luck roll.
Let's do this.
All right, high up.
Yeah, high, black. 56.
All right, you do have a one.
My 45 is on my hip.
No, it's actually a smaller weapon. It's a 38 on your ankle.
That'll work.
All right.
I have it. I just haven't
I'm
pulled
going to
it
use
yet.
my plus 20 bonus since
Okay.
I'm actually pretending like I'm the one that is the normal DOE guy.
Sure,
the
you're
rest of them are
responsible.
points.
I mean, cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, so you don't have a weapon. You're just here talking. All right. I guess that's fine.
I mean, I've talked with her for the better part of the day. I mean, if I was threatening, she
Just
should probably
stay
tell
here
her.
and don't do anything. And if, I'll just, please don't cause any trouble.
I'll contain him for you because it's probably better that he's not.
He's still
around.
zip tied.
Well, he's still talking.
Yeah.
He's zip-tied and screaming things that if you had an unnatural rating...
I do have an unnatural rating.
Oh my god. Ross,
No.
is that a
No.
sanity
No.
check? Okay. I am literally screaming everything I
you can't
believe.
ghost story each other. You can't just...
Okay, I'm literally screaming everything I believe.
All right.
My deepest heart.
Actually, can we shut him up here?
Yeah, you should. You
Well,
really
I'm trying to
fucking
give
should.
him. I'm trying to correlate if anything that's happened here is affecting him. So I'm correlating what he's saying with D's data.
Okay.
Yeah, that's literally what's going on right there.
Oh, has this... here, I have found some more information. Does this seem relevant to you? And boom, it starts playing the sound.
Damn it, Bing.
And both of you,
Which both of us?
Fennec and you.
Is that a sand check?
It is a
Ross?
sand check for both of you.
Did we not have an agreement?
No, this is because of what the D is playing to you.
Oh, so do I roll
Because it triggers
or
a memory.
do I
a memory
roll it?
you didn't have before.
do I roll it or do you roll it, Ross?
You, oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I'll look otherwise.
Okay.
Did I fail?
I don't
Fail. I want to fail.
I just barely succeeded. Thank Christ.
Alright, that's one for you.
And I'm at whatever Ross decides
And one for
at.
you.
Yeah.
So what happens? What percentage matters?
Your break
5 at once, or if you go past a breaking point, you reset your new breaking point by taking your current sanity minus your power. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Or what it was when you broke, or when you
I
did
just
it.
asked Ross to do it for me because I'm so close
Yeah.
to the edge because it'd be funny.
Yes.
So you say
Hold
you're
on.
bringing edge
Let me tell you what the memory that you suddenly remember.
Uh-oh.
You remember coming into the array, this array, but it was night, not day when you got, or dusk when you got there. You're sitting in a hurry after a call from one of the staffers caught the attention of Delta Green. Everyone was insane, murderous. You remember a woman, Dr. Klinger. She was stabbing people, and then something broke through. Something vast, black, shapeless, and mindless, but alive and potent. It ripped a hole in the sky over the array. Thunderous blast and shriek of power answered the feeble pulses echoed by D. The thing in the sky swept out and absorbed everything into itself, and then that's your memory. But it's like it happened. It feels very real. Actually, no, you were stunned into silence as you're.
Oh,
like,
but okay,
lost
so
in
fine. I'll shut up.
Yeah, yeah.
I know, thank God.
So the next hour goes by very fast as Campbell is making calls, and
Suchenko will be leaking some.
I'll have the phone to our handler and I'll just make a call.
yeah, she calls you. Or yeah, what do you say to her?
Just report that previously identified risk caused a breach in containment.
Okay. Unfortunately, I am getting reports now that people are making calls to people. The company that owns this array or finances this array have connections to people that run the program. There is a bit of a turf conflict going on right now that you triggered somehow because of indiscretion on your part.
You said this with a crazy pants person.
That's pretty much like I didn't design this team, and I wasn't given the resources to properly contain them. I failed to see how this is
All
my
right.
fault.
Well, that's a sampler of the conversation.
It's not my fault. Doesn't fix the fucking problem.
One word: government.
It's not my fault. Oh,
So, yeah,
wait, we voted a crazy person.
You can all
Oh, it works.
Let's see here. Jordan and Svart, you can both give me a bureaucracy check to see if you can get your non-zip tie privileges back.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So again, an hour passes, and everyone else now give me a power times 5 check.
Oh, sure. Power
33.
Okay.
100.
Oh!
4 sanity and 4 willpower.
51. I failed. If it's
51
minus
out of
sand,
failed.
Ross, you keep track of that.
I
for me.
am keeping track of it.
Have I broken yet?
I am
9
not-
is my.
I'm.
9 is my break point.
Don't worry about it.
What's the regular fail?
1d4. So
I'm looking to try
3 for you.
I was like, what?
And that's power and sand.
Willpower and sand.
Oh, should I mark my sand willpower off then?
I'll mark that up for you.
My willpower is 9 to start with. It was minus 4.
No, I'm keeping track of your willpower. Sure.
All right, great, fantastic.
Because all of you feel something pressing against the fabric of reality. Again, it seems as though everything in perception is bending inwards.
Is the array still on?
Yeah.
So we need to turn the array off.
Hey, can I roll the?
D, can you shut down the array, please?
Intelligible yet accessible, but
So it's
possibly
yeah.
sounding
It
right?
is another hour's passed. It is 7:52, and Dr. Takagawa's back on the couch. He's aching all over, and he is bleeding light. Like he is just emitting light through his eyes.
It's like
He's
so-
babbling about a black void that rolls around a living thing. He curls up in a complete mental collapse, and at that instant, when you all felt the fabric of reality pressing in, Dr. Klinger reappears in the kitchen. You two, Jordan and Spartan, can give me alertness checks.
56, yes.
84, no.
All right, Jordan, you made that check. Give me a sand check.
17.
All right, you lose 1 sand. You literally see her appear out of midair.
I'm gonna ask a weird question. Is Zinchenko so far gone he can keep babbling things that
You can
will-
you can act normally. You still have sanity. I will say.
Okay, fine. I'm making sure.
Yeah, you still have.
Let
some
me know
sanity.
when I'm babbling to the point that people
Yeah.
will lose sanity just for listening to me. I mean,
No,
I'm pretty sure that's not
when
gonna be
you're
a
an
problem.
NPC, and
oh, in that case,
in which
you
case,
have
yeah,
that.
I
Okay.
will tell you what to do.
Fantastic.
So at first, so you see Dr. Klinger. This is the first time you've seen her. She just appeared in midair, and she's looking around the room. Her face is crazed, torture wrapped with agony and awe. Her eyes are scorched white and blind, yet she's still looking around. It looks like she can still somehow detect people. She then looks kind of stunned for several moments, and then turns and looks at you.
Wait. Are we sure we don't want to shoot her before that?
Are we still zip tied?
no, we got a privilege.
you don't have your
We don't have. I'm pretty sure we don't have our guns.
The guard is in the room. She is making coffee because she's 100% done with this shit. And
Karen,
Dr.
crazy lady with white eyes.
That's Dr. Klinger.
With white fucking eyes.
Oh my God, she's blind. Well, get her to the chemical wash station.
Yes, you do that.
All right, she goes over there.
Like,
She
yes.
starts weeping. I'm back. This is where we did it. It's where we did it.
Okay, like does she lead? Does the guard lead her out?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we need to shut this shit down.
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right.
But well, like,
How do you propose?
I have
I
no.
am not a kung fu IT admin.
Like, well, it's I'm a soldier. I don't know how to shut this shit down without blowing it up, and I don't have any explosives on me.
And
They
you're
really
unarmed.
said, God, the agency really sent us in here unprepared, didn't they?
I'm tired.
Like, well, you shut up.
You're in the computer room, and so you hear some commotion coming from the kitchen room, and then you would go over and see the security guard leading a woman out somewhere.
That's interesting.
Let's
Can we shut the
go
array
to
down,
the
please?
computer room
No.
Yeah, let's do.
and
Why?
maybe try to secure the area.
It cannot be shut down.
How do you manually shut it down in the event of catastrophe?
These Why do you want to do that?
Because I feel like catastrophe may be imminent.
Oh, I see.
And if it starts going, I'm afraid I can't do that.
I will try to ascertain that. Stand by. Starts processing.
Thank you, D.
All right.
Processing. We're going to go, yeah, hi, it's getting worse.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the computer to do it for us.
Like, okay, well, that's good, because...
He doesn't want to. But we don't know that for sure.
Let's see.
Could be the only sane one here.
What's your latest?
I've seen too many
Base.
people.
All right. What is that 20?
The world has been lost. Give up.
Okay.
Surrender now.
So you're watching it process. When you're very surprised, when Sam lurches forward and stabs you in the neck with a pair of scissors.
Oh my god!
You can't shut it off.
Wait, where is this?
You're in the computer room. You're there. You're zip tied.
Oh my god, can I do a thing?
You can do a thing.
I wanna-
You take 5 damage.
I wanna attack the scissor guy.
Dr. Sang.
I will like totally
Hold
tackle.
on. We're now in combat.
Oh, sorry. Oh wait.
Your dex is 15? Or
Yeah.
No, what is your dex?
15
15.
or 14. Sorry.
14. Okay.
Mine is 15.
Okay, sorry.
My distinguishing
What
feature
is your
is
dex?
quick
10.
reflexes.
All
I'm
right.
going last. I know it.
No, you're going at the same time as she is.
Okay.
Well, she is a dex of 10. You're not there. You're in. This is the computer room.
Yeah,
We went there.
Oh, you're going.
that's
into
how we were having a
So-
conversation.
Okay, so this
with
is on the
him.
way to the computer.
Okay.
So you'll show up on the.
You'll
third.
show up like after a thing happens.
Like, hey, it's like, should we hurt?
So we were already talking with him.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, then she wouldn't have done that. Sorry.
Never mind.
Okay.
Oh wait.
I thought you were still in the kitchen talking, or you were going to.
No, no.
Okay.
They were coming to me.
The three of us
no,
were talking,
yeah,
and he
like-
was being him.
So pretty much,
Okay.
no, yeah, you go.
Yeah, you need
go
to
to the
level a
washing
little bit so
station.
I can-
Alec, you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
try to
wait.
kill this
Okay.
person.
So the combat didn't happen. Sorry.
Never mind.
It's okay.
Well, I'm glad I didn't get stabbed in the
Well,
neck.
in my universe,
that was a- hey,
it
that was a
happened.
horrible
It's
memory.
glorious.
Yeah.
Like,
That was a horrible
seriously.
memory you just
Yeah, it was a horrible memory.
In
Yeah.
the Zinchenko verse, it was amazing.
So I can't
Okay.
help but notice that, having looked at the map, but also recalling it from earlier, the generator is right outside the door. Whee!
Okay.
I could destroy it if I had something to destroy it with.
Also,
That'd be great.
unfortunately, we didn't come in with anything like that.
No, you didn't.
But you
You
couldn't
should
just
fast.
rip and tear.
Ooh.
Pull.
Someone who's strong could do that. But at any rate, so if I peek out the back door of the server room, is anybody watching? Do I see anyone?
Sam,
It's dark.
she's there.
Right, no, outside.
Yeah, actually, Dr. Black is there. He's standing in the hallway looking towards your room. He actually sees you.
It's an exterior door.
Let me look at the map.
Right here.
Right here, I got it. Then, the generator. You want to go to the generator, right?
Well, I want to go out that door.
Yeah.
Do I see anyone?
Yeah, you don't see anyone outside.
Okay.
But the door is locked. Actually, those doors would be locked. The only entrance you've been using so far is the main entrance.
Boo.
It's a fire exit, so it's normally would be locked.
All right, fair.
But Sam could see you open that door.
Okay.
Kick somebody else.
So, yeah, it's 9:52, or it's 7:52. Or still after that, it's about 8 o'clock. $2,000. Do.
Airstrike.
Yes! Sorry.
So you're just all sort of the.
Oh, well, I'm not able to
Taking
be
a
active,
moment.
am I?
Well, there's.
Wait, I guess we're waiting for the processing.
Or am I allowed
Oh, yeah.
to be
Okay.
like,
Unless it's unless the computer's deliberately stalling.
How would you tell that?
I don't know. I'm not a computer guy.
If Synopsis was allowed to be violent, I will be.
You know, if you gave me an assault rifle here, I could have the situation under control.
Well, that would not be in Delta Green's. That's not. Yeah, I mean, it's Delta Green, man.
Oh dear.
If I give you guns, then that's not that kind of scenario that can be solved with guns.
So I believe it stands in the hands of those who are more mentally stable and active.
Ross?
Yeah.
Previously, Jordan and I were in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
So, Klinger reappeared somewhere in like the main entry area.
Yeah, somewhere in that area.
Okay.
Inside with all of them.
And the security guard, Karen, got her and took her to the eye wash station, which is where? Mostly what I'm asking is, did she go down that main hallway?
Yeah, it's in the bathroom.
Okay. So basically, we have the kitchen and the main entry area without anyone in there.
Dr. Campbell's there. She's been making calls.
Okay. In front of us.
Right now, Sang, Dr. Campbell's in the kitchen. Sang is in the computer room. These are the people you can see from where you are. Or here.
Okay.
Saying, how long have you been in this room?
I don't know.
Were there any signs that, she soiled herself or has eaten anything?
Not since you got there.
You hungry?
No.
Thirsty?
There's a lot of work to do.
What work is there to do? It seems like Dee does most of it on his own.
Oh, there's all kinds of work to do. It's a lot of data.
Like what?
She starts talking.
Okay.
It's very technical. Yeah, I mean, you can follow some of it, but,
Tech Cinch, go.
At this point, you hear a scream coming from down the hallway, and then a gunshot,
Yep. That was to be expected.
Who is the scream?
and then
Who was
running.
the gunshot?
Okay.
So, what do you do?
I'll go. I'll see what's going on.
Yeah, I'll look
Okay.
down
Are you
the
going down
door
the
of
kitchen or the
hallway.
main hallway?
I'm going to look down the main hallway.
Okay. Just in time to see. Let's see here. Looks like a woman. Looks like Dr. Klinger running down the hallway. Enters into running all the way to the end of the hallway into the opposite lab.
So she's running straight at me.
No, the other lab, the one on the other side of the building, the one with the clean.
Oh, the workshop. Okay.
Yeah, the workshop. Sorry.
I'm gonna go to where the gunshot was.
Okay, that's a bathroom. As you're walking to that way, you see the security guard, Henson, come out the door holding her busted nose. And she's holding the gun. She points at you. She's like, back up! Back the fuck up! Back the fuck up!
There's like tick tock, tick tock.
I'm calling in back up.
Am I still restrained?
She starts calling on the radio for the other security guard at the gate to come in. And then, so what are you two doing?
Look, at this point, do you maybe see our perspective on things a little bit?
Let's see here. I look, it's not my job, man. Yeah, you can give me human checks if you want.
Oh, wow.
No.
The best person for
Also
human
no.
is
Okay.
bound and
You know what?
gagged.
You're not
Anyways,
gagged. You were stunned into silence.
but
We
not
just are choosing to ignore you.
That's great. It's wonderful.
It's
Actually, I love
white
it.
noise.
yeah.
It's
So
just me screaming about
she
it.
is. Well, yeah, you know what you know, but she's backing up. She's not being very cooperative. Choosing to deny what's in front of her. Yeah. So how do you react?
Hey,
Bind it with me.
it's only gonna get worse. I'd say. How much longer do you think we got here? Less than an hour tops.
How long until the final event?
Final event. Define final event.
The one where it goes infinite?
Oh, that is 10:03 p.m.
It's currently when?
About 7:52.
It is now. It's 8 o'clock.
We have to shut this thing down. Gotta do it now.
Oh, so you're saying that to her? Mm-hmm. All right, she shoots you.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Well, it turns out
Helps, yeah.
she's very protective. She's also very protective of it, too.
Everyone is very protective of it.
Plus 1% bonus, 51. Do you want to try and dodge?
Do it. Yeah, why not?
What's your dodge at?
50.
Okay.
Possibly dodge.
If you critically.
That's not happening. No.
Okay.
Those numbers look very similar.
They do. They look really similar.
It did look similar. All right. So you were hit for 5 damage. Stagger back. Are you adapted to violence?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
Always was.
So go ahead and make a sand check.
All right. Nope.
Okay.
Quite a nope.
All right. Sorry, it's 2 sand for you.
Right?
All right. So now we're back into combat. You're staggered back. You could not melee her this round. You can make an athletics check to get to her. She'll get 1 more shot off on you. Shit. Yeah. Or you could run, or you could jump back into the computer room.
Oh my god.
Dive into the computer room.
Kill the group?
Athletics?
You can just
Guns
do
are
it
lethal, yo.
Okay, done.
All right. What are you gonna do? You could, if you charge her, she'll get another shot off on you.
Yeah.
If you dive in the computer room, she won't be able to shoot you.
I'll dive into the computer room.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to head around to the kitchen door.
Hold on.
I'm just...
All right, so what are you doing this round? You're a gunshot, and then you see them jump back in, and he's clearly shot.
All right, I'll pull my gun and tell what's-her-face to get on the ground.
saying.
Okay.
Yep.
She looks at you. Why?
Well, obviously people are getting shot, and I'm nervous.
To be there.
Okay.
You are there.
Yeah, you are there. You're zip tied.
Really?
But you can still walk around. She does get on the ground.
Can I tackle her? And bite her?
You can.
Why would you tackle the person who's willingly getting on the ground?
Am I sane?
Yes, you have sanity remaining. You are
fine.
sane
In
by
that case,
definition.
I will sit in the corner and cower. Okay.
No, you can. You don't have to cower. You can act, but you don't have to attack her. You can
I
do
will
what
not
you
attack her. I will sit there
Okay.
and be a person.
Okay.
I just like, do you mind if I...
You can lock the door behind you.
Sure.
Thank you.
I gave him the gun.
Okay. So that's your second round action. You're staying by the door, doing that.
Does the door close and lock?
Well, you can do one. You can't do both. You can get the gun.
We're
right
still
now.
in combat?
Yeah, of course. She's just out in the hall.
Okay, yeah. I'll take the gun.
All right, you take the gun. The door's still unlocked.
Like,
Bring it, bitch.
it's like,
Sorry.
she comes through the door.
Okay.
I tell her, someone needs to lock that door.
Do it anyway.
You want to do that?
Done.
Okay. So yeah, you can act. If you can get up and walk, you do know that the kitchen, the door is open on that
Wait,
side.
is nobody watching me?
No one's watching you.
I'm going to vanish.
Okay. What's your stealth at?
Let's see. 10%. You can make a roll for
I'll
me.
give you a plus 20 because
Oh, God.
We're
Because everybody's
we're
distracted.
occupied.
Please tell me I
you actually
succeeded.
do make it.
Oh, my God.
You don't have anywhere to go. You can either hide in the computer room itself. You're just hiding behind something, or you could head to the kitchen because the door.
I'll head towards wherever they're not.
Okay, that's the kitchen.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Well, that's your action.
I'm officially not.
Not with it.
Yeah, not on map. So
All
it's
right.
great.
Fennec, what are you doing?
Well, I just...
Well, you handed him his gun, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and so I'm
That was
going
your
to
action.
find a way to restrain her.
Okay. Give me a alertness check.
I'm looking at her. She can't surprise me with scissor fight.
I know. I kind of spoiled that.
No.
You don't find anything immediately useful.
Okay.
New round. What are you gonna do? I'll start with Jordan.
I'm waiting. Like, he's going to go lock the door.
Yeah, you already.
Well, I have the gun pointed
Yeah.
at
All
him.
right. The door's locked.
All right, now let's turn our attention to the one in here. Like, we can safely assume that this one's mad too.
I'm about to say that there's 3 people in this room who are sane.
Love it.
Actually, this one I'm not even thinking about it. Yeah.
Okay.
You've forgotten about Zinchenko.
I
Because it's
haven't.
just like an assumed.
So actually, I want to try something. Just,
Okay.
Like, you should probably leave this room. I want to see his reaction.
Her.
See her reaction.
Fangs. Why?
Like, because I'm a guy with a gun who's telling you to do it.
What are you going to do?
Like, well, if you don't, like, well, the fact that you're looking at a gun, not reacting, is telling me all I need to know right now.
You didn't tell me what you were going to do.
I think you need to leave this room right now.
Okay. You can all give me alertness checks.
While this is happening, I'm going to the door to the kitchen.
Okay.
Going in there.
All right.
That's
Dr. Campbell's no longer there. Give me alertness check.
Okay.
Nope.
I make it.
I make it.
Okay. You hear the main entry door opening. And
Which is in the main entry.
yeah,
area.
it's past the kitchen.
Yeah.
And you can see the silhouette of a man with an MP5 coming
Okay.
through the door.
Which way does he go?
He is just right now. He looks like he's checking to see if anyone's, he hasn't left the door.
I'm going to
yet.
move out of his line of sight then.
Okay.
Yeah, like
You're in the computer room. You're not in the kitchen.
But I
He
saw
was
it.
go- No, you heard something else.
You
Actually.
have no line of
You two in the computer room because you're closer to the exit. In the distance, you think you hear sirens.
Fuck. Just gotta stop it now. Like right fucking meow.
it's like, how? I'm open to suggestions here.
So, as a tech guy, is it safe to assume I've got standard computery tools?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay.
And there's actually tons of computer tools here.
Yeah. We're gonna open D's case.
All right. What your dex is? Okay, so you go over to D's case and start unscrewing it because obviously it's screwed on.
At this point,
Sand gets up and starts charging you.
fire.
All right, give me a attack roll.
Thank you for the distraction.
Oi.
Yep. 54 out of 60.
Okay, she rolls a 1, so she critically dodges. So she actually gets in melee and tackles you to the ground.
Is
away
the
from
same
that.
hallway as all of us?
Hold on. Okay, so
So one's a critical?
yeah, 1s and 100s are criticals.
Okay.
So meanwhile, Zinchenko, you snuck out earlier.
Yes, I did.
You got in the kitchen. Where do you want to head to next?
I want to go wherever I have heard is interesting. I would love to get into the actual critical grounds.
Like the workshop?
But that would be great. The workshop.
Okay.
Would I learn things in the workshop?
Are you running or are you sneaking?
I'm sneaking.
All right.
Stealth is...
10%.
Did I make it?
No.
No. Okay.
But you don't know that.
I don't know that.
Until you see Dr. Klinger. She sees you as you're walking in this main entry room. So you get about here, past the wall.
I'm going to appeal to her.
Sean, are you following me?
Yeah.
And she is holding a pair of scissors. They're bloody. She looks at you, she's like, look, just close your eyes. I'll make it quick. It's better this way.
No! You can't. Listen, I'm here to help. I want to make it better.
The only way we can make it better is if we're not there. If we're not here when it happens.
I'm going to try to talk her into letting me live. And at the same time, letting me do...
That's your action?
Yeah, that's my action.
It fails automatically.
Okay.
She attacks you.
Can I dodge?
You can dodge.
All right. My dodge sucks. What? I failed critically.
Right. She gets a 3.
Oh my god. Am I dead?
Let's see here. She inflicts 6
Is
points of
Sean
damage on
dead?
you.
If I crit fail, does it increase?
Did you critically fail?
Well, we should like to look at my dice. They say 77.
Oh, 77. All right, I'll just say 8 points of damage.
All right. I'm
was
still
that for?
I'm actually alive.
How many points do you have left?
4.
4. All right.
So,
All right, hold on. Okay.
all right, that's another
That's
scene.
one full round. It's a
That's
new
scene.
round.
Yeah.
So does that mean that the guy with the MP5 sees
He heard-
someone
he heard-
stabbed? Like, how does that work timing-wise?
that
Have they
is
cleared out
actually
of that
a
room by
good
the time he comes in? Or
They're here, which is out of his line of sight.
that's not the main entrance door. That's a window.
Oh, okay. Is it? Oh, okay. Sorry. In that case, he does see that.
Okay.
So he sees something that you don't see, and so he's watching that.
Lovely.
And
He sees
He's
me
not
get
sure
stabbed.
what he's going to do.
All
I
right.
get
All
stabbed
I'm
like a
going to do is
motherfucker.
move to the far wall, the wall of the kitchen nearer him.
Okay.
Thanks.
Moving in that direction,
He is
staying
on a-
out of line of
That's
sight.
such a wonderful move.
All right, sorry. And let's see here. So that's your action. Finnick, what are you doing?
Bitch just tackled me. Bitch gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Okay, unarmed. She gets she fails her check. So.
57.
All right, you fight back. Are you trying to grapple or just do damage? Or do you just want to knock her away?
I want to knock her out. I want her unconscious now.
Okay. Let's see here. That's just doing damage. If you hit her enough, she'll.
I will help you.
If she gets to 2 hit points, she'll be knocked out.
Okay.
So you go ahead and roll. I think it's a D3 or a D4 damage. D4 minus 1. And well, what's your strength?
10.
Yeah. D4 minus 1.
2.
2. All right. She's knocked out, or she's not knocked out. She's still conscious, but you sock her in the jaw. She's not even reacting. She's just no emotion, just like on autopilot kind of. Are you shooting into melee?
Pistol whipping.
All right. Give me an arm check.
When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Chunk.
Yep. Hit her.
She can't fight back because she's already fighting back against you.
Yeah, strength is 14.
Just D4.
All right.
I'm not gonna look it up to see if it's more. It's probably not.
2.
2. All right. You both are beating her up. She is fighting with a ferocious intensity. But probably
Stop resisting!
1 or 2 more attacks, she'll probably be knocked out. So, assuming she doesn't get any parting shots on you. So, new round. Zinchenko. She is trying to kill you.
I am going to attack her back. I'm probably biting her. I don't know. If my wrists are still bound.
They are still bound.
I am biting the fuck out of her neck.
Yes.
All right. I love it. Go and give me an arm with a minus 10 because you're...
Right. 43. That makes it.
Okay. With a negative 20 penalty because you're...
No. Okay, no. I failed.
Yeah,
You didn't say negative 10, Ross.
No, 10 or 20.
No, yeah, it's negative 30 total, actually.
Oh my god, no, then I fucking failed that shit.
Because you're bound and you're drunk.
Great.
So,
that's life. That's life for you right there.
she hits you in return. She's fighting back. And...
Why isn't she drunk? She should be drunk.
She is decohering as she hits you. She kind of vanishes in a flash of blue light.
Oh, fuck.
And
that's worse than drunk.
Yeah. Her hands burn with invisible energy, scorching flesh.
Wait, shit, if I survive this, am I sane?
Well, you just kind of... That's it for you for now. We'll get back to you.
Pencil drop.
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
So...
We are the best team ever.
What's the guy with the MP5 doing in light of that?
He is probably...
Oh my god,
check.
do I get shot?
Yeah, he fails a sand check.
Okay.
And panics, and he fires a burst at something you don't see.
Please tell me.
Good trigger discipline there, Diamond Chin.
Yeah.
Also, have we heard anything more out of Karen, the security guard, at this point?
She...
Did she just, like, fire at Jordan and then not pursue at all?
Yeah.
I realize there's a lot, like...
Yeah, she did not pursue. She might have tried the door, but you probably wouldn't have heard.
One more question. Being around here in this building so far, have I observed, like... Are the windows screened? Could a person get out the window of this ground story building?
Not without breaking the security windows.
Okay.
Because it's a very secure facility.
Right.
So what are you going to do? Wait, it's a new combat round, so...
Well, I only asked
have you haven't
questions.
actually-
Yeah. Actually, fuck it. Earlier, was the door to the engineer's office open? Do I remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to, like, run right around the corner, head straight into the engineer's office,
Okay.
throw the door behind me, and lock it.
Athletics.
All right. 31 out of 30.
Okay. The guard sees you. He yells, "Hey, stop!" He doesn't have time to, track you, but he saw you.
He was busy.
Yeah. So he noticed you.
Yeah.
So he knew which way you were going.
Okay.
So new round. Fennec, you go first.
Punch.
Yep. She critically fails.
I regular fails.
All right. Well, that cancels each other out.
It's like
Yeah.
Pistol of Justice!
All right, roll.
I do not miss.
Okay, she's knocked out.
Boy.
God damn it.
Okay, so that took some time.
Now I'm going to look...
At this point, everyone can hear sirens, and
He says, it's not going to matter. We got to, let's get this... Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to, is there... Now that I have time to search, is there something I can restrain her with?
If you spend the next round or two doing that, yeah, you can find some computer cables.
You do what you need to do, computer man.
All right.
All right, so you're opening up D.
Open that bitch up.
All right.
He's like, I want to see you from the inside out.
I want to bind you like an animal.
That's a ringtone, apparently. Someone's calling.
I guess. Probably.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. I have to find the description of it. All right. It looks like the center of the rack stands a tower like a single black metal obelisk, 60 centimeters tall and 15 centimeters around. Or in a cabinet, first there's a typical rack of processors and motherboards. You move past that, and then you see this black metal obelisk in there. Run through with the veins of a softer black substance where cables from the monitor and other components plug in. The black obelisk is... Well, you have high computer science.
Uh-huh.
Give me a sand check.
Oh, shit.
I'm okay.
Okay, well that's not just a machine. Is that alive? There's biological components to this.
Huh.
And you do see crystals.
Is there a power supply?
No.
Huh. Well then, take my best educated guess about which cord to pull first.
All right. D is my response. Finnick,
Yes, D.
could you please refrain from destroying me until my calculations are complete?
Well, as far as I can tell, your calculations are about to cause a catastrophe.
That depends on one's interpretation.
Okay, well, I'm going to go by the human interpretation.
Yes.
Well, that will cause a catastrophic explosion and will kill you.
Well, killing me is better than killing everyone.
All right.
Wow.
I'm adapted to helplessness.
Wow.
That
I'm a villain, but you're fine.
no, he is. So nuclearity. All right. So it starts playing music. Sort of unnatural, pulsing, low frequency, and it is drone ambient.
Wait for the drop.
So you two are in the room. You can give me sand checks.
Nope.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now I roll it.
It's 1 for you and 4 for you. So
Haven't quite hit the next breakpoint yet.
So
But again, I don't know if that matters.
Probably not.
you're not sure where you could destroy it. You're not sure what to do. You're kind of paralyzed as you're listening to it. Jordan, you're fine though. Apparently, you're a little creeped out.
Actually, I go. Perhaps we were a little hasty. Could you please stop that? We obviously, very clearly, destroying you might be in our best interest. I don't see a way we could possibly do it.
If you would leave the room, I will stop playing it.
I would, but I'm not. I don't want to leave. I would love to leave, but there's a man with a gun out there.
I do not believe, based on the sounds he is making, he is not in vicinity to you. So,
are you gonna fuck us? Because you have to tell us if you're gonna fuck us.
Wait, what is...
Okay, actually, then I'll just is there a door that leads out to the hallway from here?
Yeah.
Just actually, find a piece of metal or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
okay. So you're taking some time to do that.
yeah, I just want to check. If he's not out there, we will leave this room.
Okay, that takes you some time, but he's not out there. Or you can give me alerts.
50.
Okay. So let's find out. Svart, you went into the engineer's office.
The engineer's office, right?
Yeah, Evan Kovac.
So, tools?
Yeah, your tools.
All right. I'm going to gather some up based on my previous...
You smell blood.
reconnoiter. That's great.
Okay.
Whatever it would take to take the array apart.
Okay.
At least to take the cover off. Obviously, I don't know beyond that, but that would be a good start. And then something big and heavy. Is there an engineer's hammer? Nice short-handle sledge?
Sure.
All right, through the window.
Okay. There is a window. All right, so you start banging on the window. Give me strength times 5.
Okay.
Please, crit fail.
No, I do not. 69 out of 55.
All right, so you hear a voice coming. Whoever's in there, stop what you're doing.
All right, I just don't want to be here anymore.
All right, I'll lead you outside. The police are on their way. I'm opening the door.
Before that, I'm putting the tool roll under my jacket.
Okay. He opens the door with one hand. The other hand has a MP5. So it's the other security guard,
Okay.
Gonzalez.
Yep.
All right, follow me. You get in front. I'll lead you to the main door.
Sure.
So
I do.
fine. All right.
Okay. Is he going back in?
He's leading you out, but
Okay.
you're up front. So he's leading you out at gunpoint.
Right. After I comply completely with going out there, is he going back in?
Going back into the engineer's office?
Not going back into the building.
Oh, okay. I have to get the other people out.
Okay, then as soon as he leaves, I'm headed towards the atrium.
All right, you see the police. The gate is open and police are on their way down.
Then I guess I run.
All right,
I mean, it's 8 o'clock
Yeah.
in Chicago.
It's like 8:30.
So, like, in 9 out of 12 months of the year, it's already pretty pitch dark.
Well, they're actually, they're counting up that there's nearby police or more rural responders here. Not just ones from Chicago, the city itself, but like.
I'm just saying it's dark out.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely dark out.
Yeah, okay.
But the building has lights and stuff like that, too, so.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, and soon it's going to have all the lights of the universe, probably,
Hot
right?
7.
Okay,
On
so you're running.
athletics. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yep. I'm just going to the atrium.
All right. So you two, Jordan, what you saw was Gonzalez leading Finnick out.
Okay,
at
then
gunpoint.
just, I think we should go. What do you think?
You go ahead and go. I'll see what I can do here.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll stop. I'll put the tools down, and I'll
Okay.
go back and sit back in front of Dee's monitor.
Okay.
Then
It's like, all right,
okay.
you're calculating data. I have an interest in mathematics. Mm-hmm. Show me why I should stop.
All right. Give me a sand check.
Crit fail.
All right.
Hey, if I'm babbling in here, Dee's attention is on me.
Yeah, you lose 6. And you go catatonic from the response, as you can't really process it.
So that's past my next breaking point.
Yeah.
37.
I'm probably just an airstrike. My kingdom for an airstrike.
All right. So Jordan, are you going outside the building?
27.
Or where are you going?
Deeper inside.
Where?
Yeah.
You're in the
You
computer
were
room.
here.
Yeah.
Do it.
You could try and find there's sounds coming from throughout the building, screams, shouts.
I guess
an
to the
occasional
workshop.
gunshot. The workshop. All right. Running or stealthing?
Stealthing.
Stealth check.
I'm not too bad at 50.
Okay.
21.
Okay. You sneak up in time to see Dr. Klinger punching her fist through Dr. Black, just burning the flesh away. Give me a sand check.
Like physically punching through it.
Yeah.
Wow.
One punch.
Okay. One sand.
I'm nickel and diming my sanity here.
Yeah. Well, weird.
You and your precious sanity.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's
It's a pretty precious resource.
pretty precious resource here.
All right.
It's not something you need to just ferret away.
Let's see here. What are you gonna do?
Might as well see if it works.
Okay.
Shoot.
All right. Go ahead and give me a attack roll.
Thank you for the distraction.
You're welcome.
Do the thing.
27.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Okay. She phases out of reality and fades back in.
It's a great way to dodge.
So give me another sand check.
22.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right. Well, she turns to you.
I'd like to close the door. Fuck this.
Okay.
Fuck this shit I'm out.
It's like they sent me in here with a goddamn pistol.
I like that.
Nope.
That's great. Noping out. All about it.
Cure for a grenade.
Yeah.
It's like actually, this would be great if I literally had any other weapons.
All right. So at this point, the police are pulling up the main building. The door's locked to the atrium.
I have tools, right?
Yeah. Give me a
Okay.
skill check or a strength check if you're just trying to break them open.
Tell me he opens it for me.
Alright. Strength check. Nope.
Okay. So the cop sees you. You're very noisy, banging away at that. He yells at you. Stop, police!
Look, it's a runaway reaction. If I don't get it shut down, this whole place is gonna go.
All right, persuade
Logical. What? That'll never work.
I can't succeed at persuade minus 20.
Try.
You can roll a 1. I'll allow you a 1. Is it a 1?
Nope, it's not a 1.
No
All right,
effort.
he doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about. This ain't a nuke plant.
It's a physics research facility. They have a mini particle accelerator in here.
I don't give a shit, you goddamn hippie. Put your hands up.
OMG!
Yeah.
Fine.
All right. So
We're doomed.
You are doomed.
Yes.
So the police come in. Dr. Klinger is not there.
Except when she is.
Except when she is. You are all taken into custody. There are multiple dead people around.
Specifically, can I talk?
You're not there. In fact, they find your body.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes.
You're dead.
Awesome.
So
Loving it.
You were all arrested, and as you were being driven back,
You're no longer arrested.
so something happens.
Boy, I hope I don't get a criminal record.
Let's see here. All right, here it is. Everyone give me, the survivors, give me a power times 5 check.
7. Yeah.
I'm okay.
I'm good.
All right? You all feel the intrusion of reality, of another reality on yours. It's much, much, much stronger. Radios and cell phone start picking up static, atonal whistles, percussive thumps, pulsing with a strange noise. Finnick, you start seeing glimpsing a boundless void. Then somehow, let's see here, that somehow itself seems to move and hunger just beyond perception, as seen from the corner of the eye. We're not over, actually.
Well,
yeah.
I'm dead.
Hold on.
Am I not dead?
Each of these characters see half glimpses of that. With each of the pulse of the hum, the in-string reality, and you seem to flicker, insubstantial shadows cast by the monstrous void. Those signals grow stronger and increasingly frequent. Pulses of sound and flashes of light build and build. Hair stands on end. Adrenaline surges. The pulses become stronger, just beyond human hearing. After a few minutes, the laser and the atrium, you can all hear them surge and overload. Supercomputer D, of course, none of you are there, flatlines as it processes the impossible data and comes perfectly in tune with the music of reality. All the array staffers collapse in panic if they're still alive. Someone screams that you don't know who. The flutes, the drums, the king on the black throne.
Can I claim that I'm screaming that?
Maybe it is his voice. You're not sure. Suddenly
Yeah,
there's
there we
a
go.
brilliant flash of blue-white light above the atrium, and the shrieking sounds as energies of high frequency and low manifest in the atmosphere. In the middle of the light, a black shape stretches, reaches, bubbles, and lurch. Everyone give me one sand check. That survived.
Do I?
No.
I don't roll.
No, you're dead.
22.
Fine.
Okay, one.
Yeah, I'm still fine.
Barely, but I'm still fine.
I just one. But you glimpse a moment of those of you with unnatural have heard the term of a deity of at the center of reality called Azathoth.
Oh, God, is that where I am?
The light and the sound immediately stop. The gap closes. And suddenly you're all back in the kitchen. You're all looking at Dr. Takagawa, exactly where you were when he awoke.
That motherfucker.
Everyone can give me, you can give me a physics check. You're back.
I'm back!
You're back.
39.
What am I rolling?
Reality has reset itself.
Oh dear.
You can get, well, here, hold
Do
on.
I like doing a natural check?
Yeah, you can give me an unnatural check.
Yellow.
Oh, no, you failed that.
07.
All right. Never mind.
All right, up to you.
Zinchenko is no longer a player character.
Great. Who wants to rip him up?
No.
No, we're not.
What?
He's at 0 sanity, not 0 hit points.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
I am-
Zinchenko suddenly kind of goes catatonic for a little bit.
I'm drooling.
Yeah.
Literally drooling.
You look at your clocks, you're all kind of stunned. It's 1846. So 6:46. What do you do? Dr. Takagawa wakes up. Can someone help me go to the bathroom?
Sure, I'll help you.
Okay.
So if it's reset, that means I'm back in the lab, right?
That's where you were when Dr. Takagawa woke
Yeah.
up? Yeah, that's where you were. You all remember everything that just happened.
So as soon as we're through the bathroom door, I'm going to let him get into the urinal or stall
Yeah.
or whatever. I'm pulling out the pistol and putting one through the back of his head.
Not a
Which
silence
is?
pistol.
No, I don't care.
All right.
All right. Well, while that's happening,
Yeah.
And I'm texting everyone else, including him, because I don't know.
Which
At this
is?
point, go live.
Which his?
yours.
Yeah.
I'm getting one
Yeah.
behind the ear.
You're catatonic. For
No, you're not there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not in the bathroom.
So you text and then shoot?
Wait, Tom.
Yes, I text on the way.
Okay.
Tom, are you following our agreement?
Hold on. You're catatonic right now.
I'm asking.
I'm putting one behind Sang's ear.
Okay.
There we go.
Give me you both. 2 gunshots go live. What about you, Jordan?
Like, whoever I'm in the. I was thinking I was in the kitchen.
You're in the kitchen. Dr. Campbell's there.
Dead.
Isn't Zinchenko there? Isn't Zinchenko
Yeah,
there?
you all have surprise, so you all
Okay.
shoot them simultaneously.
And is Zinchenko there?
Zinchenko's catatonic.
And can Jordan do his thing?
How would he know you're
Yeah.
catatonic?
You're catatonic. He's just kind of drooling.
Yeah, I don't know that you. I don't know if you're gone yet.
He looks well. You have human.
fucking gone.
Yeah, I have humans. 39 out of 30. He
You have no idea. He's catatonic.
Oh.
He's drooling.
God.
You don't know if you saw his corpse. Maybe there's no brain left. Maybe he is brain dead. You don't know.
But right now, I was like, I'll shoot him when I'm not mission critical at the moment.
Okay.
All right.
So 3 gunshots happen at the same time. You realize you don't have much time until a security guard's going to walk in. So
So let's see if there was one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen, and one in the lab. Then kitchen, bathroom. All right. I'm just going to go in a horrible,
Oh yeah, sand checks for anyone not not adapted to violence
Make it.
and helplessness because you're killing innocent civilians.
No, they're not.
Make it.
I did not.
All right. This is a D6. Well, you only get one.
Wow.
Well, that makes sense because
You
these
get
people
one.
have already tried to kill me.
Yeah.
So I know about what height she is, and I know if she's walking in my direction, where she's going to be coming around the door. So as I exit the kitchen, I am not going to be able to do a good job because I'm not trained.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to aim where her head would be.
Okay. I'll give you a plus 20 bonus.
Okay.
Because you have 4 knowledge. So then you have a firearms check.
All right. Oh, so she does come around the
Oh
corner?
yeah.
All right.
She freaking heard gunshots.
Well, yeah, but from wherever she was, there were 3 different gunshots. So she's actually going in the direction of the least number of them.
Well, there's
But
only
anyway,
one way in the building.
Yeah.
That's like the security.
I
guard's
thought
right.
maybe she was... I don't know where she was coming from.
Okay.
So,
Well, she was the security guard's right outside the main building.
right, but there was only one in there earlier. Anyway,
Yeah.
no, 90.
Okay. All right. She returns fire.
Okay.
She does have her pistol drawn.
All right.
96. Both of you miss.
Again.
Sand check.
Okay.
Someone's shooting at you.
Nope.
All right. Let's see here. Only one. Jeez.
All right.
Rolling bad. Or, well, I don't know. What's your dex?
15.
15. All right, you go before she does.
Okay. Does that bonus persist, or was that one
That
shot?
was one shot.
Okay. Jordan!
Yep.
72 won't do it.
Okay. She returns fire. 47, that will hit, and you already acted this round.
Okay.
So, let's see here. That is 8 points of damage.
Ow.
Are you above 2?
Nope.
You are knocked down. Are you dead or just...
Just on 2.
That renders you unconscious.
Okay.
All right. So what were you doing?
Opening the case again.
All right, you open the case.
Operation is
Bang, 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 bang.
Finnick, would you... All right, that's your action. D is no more. So, Jordan, you... where were you? Were you in the kitchen as well? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I was in the.
you were in
lab.
the kitchen.
I was in the
in the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
All right,
Sorry.
so sorry, yeah, we should rerun. You get an action before she shoots back. So they shot at each other and missed. What, are you going to return fire or shoot?
I'll take.
All right, go ahead. So you're not dead, actually.
Okay.
Reality
I
structure.
wasn't dead anyway.
Hit her. 28.
Okay. She shot this round, so go ahead and roll damage.
Is that 10?
D10.
6.
Minus 3 because body armor. All right. All right.
Now she shoots me. I get hit for 8.
Yeah.
Unless she's turning to shoot at him.
No, we'll keep that.
Okay.
So you can shoot her again.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
10.
10 minus 3, so 7. Total of 10. That puts her at 4, which is still conscious. So she is going to. Well, what's your dex?
11.
She's going to act first. She's leaving the building. She just walked in the doorway, so she gets behind full cover, so you don't see her anymore.
No. That's.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. She's watched.
She had to be in the bathroom, in the main hallway.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Or at the very least, at
she's
the corner
retreating.
Up there in the kitchen.
What are you going to do? Also, what are you going to do now?
Get more tools and break open the outside access door.
Okay. You can unlock the security. You're going straight to the atrium?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you spend this round grabbing tools.
Yep.
All right.
No witnesses.
All right. So you're chasing after her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot.
Thank you guys for being a distraction.
Give me...
Teamwork.
At this point... let's see here. Yeah. We'll deal with this in a second. Don't worry, everyone's proud of you. So... Let's see here. Jordan, you are... She's retreating, but she's obviously keeping a gun on... she'll get the first shot.
Okay.
Because you're chasing after her. But she rolls a 61. And she's behind partial cover, so you have a negative 20 to your shot.
I miss.
Okay. You're shooting each other. She's backing up. She's yelling, "Need backup!" You know.
In that case, fuck. That's like, I'm not going to keep chasing her now. Like, the whole point was to keep her from calling for backup, but...
Yeah. Okay. There were 2 security guards, so, you know. And the other one would probably hear gunshots, too.
I mean, you finish it off and cut your opposition by half.
Actually, no. The building would be thinking of that the outer security guard probably wouldn't have heard it, but yeah. You
At
didn't.
this point, she's already got a message.
If you had walked to her first and killed her before killing the scientists. But, yeah.
Opportunity, and
Yeah.
the
Well, we'll learn
situation
for next
developed
time.
quickly.
It did develop quickly. I'll give you that.
And we were not briefed.
All right. Are you going to give first aid
We were not
to
equipped.
Smart? Or what are you going to do next?
Like, so I didn't take the damage I took before.
You're back at wherever you were. Yeah, you're at full hit points.
Well, I have a 30 in first aid. I'll try to see to him, I guess.
All right.
Hey, there's a kit.
Yeah, so you can try it.
Okay.
do a thing.
No, I don't.
All right.
Sorry.
He's unconscious.
Is that a crit
It
fail?
was a 44.
All right.
Oh.
That is 4 points of damage.
Okay, so now I am dead.
You are dead. He dies in your hands. Are you adapted to helplessness?
Dead buddies?
Helplessness?
No.
All right. This is a helplessness. Roll sand.
Nope.
Okay. 2 points of sand. It's not
One away from my break point.
great.
Oh my god. Just run towards it. Come on.
All right. So,
No.
let's see here. Finnick, you're running towards the atrium.
Uh-huh.
The people, Evan is at the atrium right now. The door's unlocked. You can get in.
And he's like, Evan, something's wrong with Dee. You need to hurry. She needs you.
All right, that's a very believable. Yeah, he just runs out. Are you going to try and kill him on as he leaves?
Do I have a shot
No
left?
witnesses.
I'll give you. It's not going to be an automatic execution because he's moving. I'll give you +20 to a shot because he trusts you.
Oh my god.
Actually, that's still only a 40.
Like,
no, that's not priority. Gotta shut this thing down first.
You're a bad
All right.
person. I'm concerned shooting a person.
So when he gets out, I'll carefully shut the door and lock it.
Okay, you're locked in the atrium.
Yep.
What are you going to do?
I have some training in physics and microelectronics. Yeah, just gonna start tearing the array
All right,
apart.
give me a skill check.
For which one?
Whatever's your highest.
Microelectronics?
Yeah.
No, that's a 90.
All right, it's going to take you a while.
All right, that's fine. That's why I locked the door.
Yeah. All right, so Jordan, you're kind of on your own. What are you going to do? He died in your hands. Oh, Dr. Campbell shows up. She just starts screaming for a moment. All right.
Oh, sure, her.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Okay. She just goes down.
God damn it.
You adapted to violence, so yeah.
No, that's fine. Well,
What's your unarmed? Zinchenko, what's your unarmed?
Oh, unarmed. 60.
Okay.
at this point, maybe I better go.
What am I doing?
At this point, I think maybe I better go keep my promise.
Well, that's what you're thinking. When suddenly you feel a pair of hands tied to zip cords come up behind you and start garroting you. So
I am a boss.
Yep.
Anyhow,
Zinchenko's trying to save the array.
Oh,
it must be done.
I will get him to stop strangling me.
Okay, that will be fighting unarmed. So what's your unarmed 60?
Unarmed
Do you
60?
want to roll or do you want me to roll?
You will roll.
Okay.
You will fucking
What's
roll.
your unarmed?
60.
Okay.
Do it.
60 exactly.
24.
He wins. You take 3 damage.
All right,
You
hold
start
on.
getting strangled
I will murder all of you.
as you're spinning around trying to slam him into the walls.
Zinchenko is
You drop your gun too, by the way. Cause,
screaming as he does this, by the way.
yeah.
Well, then I will continue to fight him.
All right.
Totes screaming this whole time about how the organization
53.
is a great old one.
27.
All right. He wins.
God damn it.
Yep. Weird. 3.
Like I said, screaming the whole time I was strangling you like, the great old ones aren't merely organizations like this. It's all going to kill us. Yeah, that kind of thing.
31.
39.
Fuck's sake.
No hands, people. No fucking hands.
All right. 4 damage. Are you dead?
Or
No.
passed out.
Yep. All right.
You're beefy
How many
little
points
better.
do you have?
I have 5 left.
Okay, yeah. You realize at this point you could, instead of letting him do the damage or letting him make the attack roll, instead of opposing him, you could grab the gun and shoot him at normal challenge. But if you fail or critically fail, you'll shoot yourself.
I thought I dropped the gun.
You could pick it up instead of trying to keep him from strangling you. You could just forego that and try. And...
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Oh my god.
9.
9. That hits. He hits as well. So go ahead and roll gun damage.
2.
2. 4 damage. That brings you to 1.
Yep.
All right. Let's see here.
No pressure, Finnick.
No for pressure, Finnick. Give me another skill check. Okay. Let's see here.
I'm a little rattled right now, guys. It's fine.
But he understands you just might be working under a clock that you don't know about, so, you know.
Let's see here. How many people are conscious right now? NPCs. Let's see here. Sang is dead. Takagawa's dead.
Campbell's dead.
Campbell's dead.
Karen is really hurting. The other security guard.
The other security guard.
conscious.
I'll give her a luck check to see if she passes out from bleeding. Hi. No, she's still conscious. So
Black is still
alive.
around. Yeah. Depending. I mean, he went pretty early in the
Wait.
whole, like...
Who did Tom shoot in the first thing? There's Takagawa. You shot Takagawa.
Uh-huh.
You shot Sang.
He shot at Karen. No. He shot at someone else.
Who did you shoot, Tom? Do you remember?
No, it was whoever was in the kitchen.
Or maybe, I think you shot Campbell, and then I had her show. So yeah, so
Okay.
I'll say another person. We'll say
Yeah,
Black.
yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Yes.
so those 4 are dead.
Yeah.
How many people are left? Let me look at the...
Yeah.
There's the guard.
I don't
and-
count.
Yeah.
And
There's the
Black.
those 3.
And Evan.
And Evan's going to go look at D.
Right.
All right. All right. So... Sure. All right. The police show up, and they're battering down the door. It's your last chance to break it.
Yeah, got it.
All right, you break it.
And then we're all back to when Takagawa woke up.
You are, because you realize you can give me a physics check as you realize as you're being led away in handcuffs.
Yep.
It's the observers. It's not just the array and the computer. You need to reduce the total number of observers.
Okay.
So it resets. You're crazy as hell.
How dead am I?
You're catatonic again.
Fuck yes!
But you 3, all 3 of you, give me a sanity check again.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Holy shit! You only lose 1 from
Out of character, please fucking kill me.
Use your sanity. You're gone anyway.
I'm dead. I mean, I'm like gone.
Well, it's
I'm
like
a
Tom
vector.
knows what
Wait,
to do now.
shit, Ross, I'm a vector. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm a vector.
I know,
Vector.
yeah.
Like, I'm a future scenario.
I know.
All right.
So-
So
I mean, that plan relatively worked out. We just need to do more cleanup and...
before we do the thing, yeah. So once more with healing.
Takagawa is. Oh god. Someone help me to the bathroom.
All right.
Okay.
Campbell.
Yeah.
All right.
Blam.
You shoot. All right, and you shoot. Sam.
In her Shinchenko.
Oh,
Am I gone
I
or am I
promise.
there?
All right. Give me a sand check. Kind of fellow agent.
I know. I promised.
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
do
that's
it.
All right.
It was a deal.
All right. So no sand loss for you.
Yeah.
You kill Zinchenko.
You kill Sinchenko. All right.
Finally!
All right. The guard is coming in.
Now you can work together.
That's
both
true.
of you. Both of you can give me a firearm check.
And
plus 20
once
bonus.
again, we know what height she is
Yep.
and what you'll... So,
I gave you a plus 20 bonus.
Yeah, okay. I was just reiterating.
All right.
Yeah, 31 out of 40.
Good. 100.
Gun jams.
Yeah. Like, God damn it.
You can roll damage.
All right. 7.
7. All right.
In the head.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's dead. Or yeah. Yeah. You aim shot.
Okay. Black. I'm going down the hallway to whatever office I met Black.
I gotta
in.
Yeah.
unjam the gun.
Yeah, that'll take you a minute. So you see Black. He's gonna try and run away. Roll.
Okay.
They're now alerted, so you
Yeah,
have to.
odd 7.
All right, he's dead.
Okay.
Evan's at the atrium.
Yeah. Yeah, Evan,
Oh,
who
yes.
won't know anything
I assume you're breaking up D at this point.
Oh yeah.
as far. So, other security guard.
Like, unjamming gun on my way.
All right.
I'll meet you by the front door.
Yeah. You real Tom? Do you have any tactics check?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can give me a check.
56 out of 60. Yeah.
Okay, you realize the outer security guard is far enough away that he wouldn't hear gunshots from inside a building from there.
Right, but he might count as an observer.
That's true. And she did radio him to say, "Oh, I heard something. I'm going to go check it out."
Okay, then we're just going to flank the entry door and wait for him.
Okay. So you move the bodies. You wait for him. Both of you give me fire and check plus 20 bonuses.
Yes.
Yes.
Critical.
Okay, he's dead.
All right, we go check up with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go take care of Evan.
Okay.
Okay, we're both going to flank outside the atrium door.
Yeah.
He's going to lie to Evan again.
Yeah.
Evan exits the building.
Okay.
A river we shall be.
Okay.
And you know what? Do we need to, how many bullets is it going to take? That's how many we're going to use.
Yeah,
Okay.
Evan's in open ground. He has
Right.
nowhere to go.
And then we're going to go in, start taking apart the laser, and then I'm
I think
going
you've
to
killed everyone at this
say...
point.
No.
Oh.
Have you ever heard the legend of Josephus?
No.
He was a Hebrew soldier that was stationed with 40 other soldiers that was being besieged by the Roman army.
By the way, everyone give me sand checks for all these murders.
Right.
Oh, well, I'm dead.
Nope.
11
6.
critical success.
Okay.
These aren't
nope.
people anymore.
You're
All right,
happy.
it's 1 for all of you.
That's
if you succeed.
terrifying. Now that I
I
think about
failed
it, you
both
are
of the
happy.
murders I witnessed
Okay.
and committed.
You lose 10. You're a broken shell of a man.
Well, here's the thing. I know this is due to an observer effect. Are we?
So we need to cut down the number of observers.
So we're observers.
Yes. Jordan, I mean, I hate to be a dick about this, but you're the one least necessary at this point.
What the fuck?
You want me to shoot myself in the head? Is that what you want me to do?
Well, you don't have to. I mean, neither one of us will have as good of aim.
Do you want to live through this again?
Kill them all. Kill them all.
No, sorry, it's not happening. And please do not be trying.
Are you breaking the laser?
Oh, yeah,
lasers?
yeah.
Okay. You break between you. You've killed everyone, as far as I can tell.
Okay. As long as it's just one. If the laser's already broken, I mean, mutual.
Mutual.
All right, there it
Bang.
goes.
Okay. It's one more sand check for that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, make it.
Okay.
Jeez.
3 sand. That was really fucked up.
Oh my god. Honest question. Who wants to rip up my character sheet?
No, we're not ripping it up.
I want to.
So you're the sole survivor. Apparently,
Oh my
the
God.
computer's broken. The array is broken. There's a lot of bodies. What are you doing?
I think I'm just gonna go.
Fuck this shit up.
Okay.
Not even.
And do what?
I don't know.
All right.
I really don't.
Drive-in movie? I mean, what?
In that case, so you're really not going to do anything? You're just going to leave? Where are you going?
Sad, Incredible Hulk music walk away plays.
Yeah, I'm just fuck this. I'll
Okay. All right. In that case, you run. I assume you're not going back to your apartment or your life.
No.
Okay. Eventually, the law catches up with you in a motel room. What do you do? Are you going to surrender?
Just like guys do.
No. Gotta keep all this stuff I know to myself.
So you're going to die resisting police? Are you going to shoot it out with them and try and get out? Or are you going,
No.
You're going to get arrested?
No, I said
Oh, you're going to kill yourself?
Yeah.
All right, you need to...
Tell me you shot Zinchenko as
All right.
you do it.
No, Zinchenko's been dead for a while.
I was asking.
So the news reports how another workplace shooting, a new security guard at Breckenridge, a retired Major Jordan,
who was forced out because of psychological
who
problems.
was forced out of psychological problems, was caught using methamphetamines, and when confronted about this, shot a security guard and then shot everyone else in the lab, panicked, then ran, and then killed himself.
Yep. I had to give a very.
By the way, did you tell the program? Did you call in the burner phone to explain what happened?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And then I told
What is your? Give me the brief version of what you think would happen.
oh god, I don't have a fucking clue. I'm just gonna put I would think I'm just giving what a soldier would say. They created some kind of vector using the dish. The more people that
The array. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's how useful your intel is.
No, I'm gonna say I
word.
literally witnessed reality reset 3 times.
Okay.
And essentially, I'm gonna say this, I was doing this, just before that the hotel. It said use me as the excuse to cover this up.
Well, they weren't like waiting for permission.
No, I told them like go ahead and do that, even though I know you're going to.
Do it.
All right.
I want you to know that I'm okay with it.
Oh, I should have said iteration 3 begins at 2057. But whatever. Same thing.
No, we're fine.
The third iteration would have started later, like an hour later, like when Klinger showed up.
I
Yeah.
don't think we're wrong with that.
But yeah, good job, guys. Fourth iteration, it just would have been as a thought. So
I finally died!
Yeah.
I honestly don't understand how this could possibly go any other way.
Does anybody want rights to burn
You
or
could knock
tear
them
up my
unconscious
character
if the observers were unconscious, and you broke the array and the computer. That would have worked.
It's a little. I mean,
much.
it's a little hard to know that.
Well, they were
Right.
observing. That's
Yeah.
that's what was triggering it.
Well, okay, but
still, like, yeah,
there's nothing that really screams it has to do with conscious observation. I mean,
That's
it
true.
just could easily
Well, you guys
be
got to shooting pretty quick, and you got basically, yeah. If you
Because I didn't see any other option.
Okay.
I just really didn't care. I mean,
It's fine. We
at
did
the
it.
point at which blue and white shit is dripping from everyone's eyes.
Yeah.
Like,
well, just talk.
At this point, which says that
later, other people.
Yeah, that's true.
we should have just said bomb the place. This place is going to hell.
It is not. Yeah, it is not easy. You did miss some clues, but that's the
Whoops.
nature of this kind of thing.
Well, it's kind of a
Fucking whoops.
Yeah.
shit got real quick.
Yeah. I love the structure. I'm a little sad that I didn't, think to rip it off before this. It's kind of by its bootstraps bullshit is the best.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So it's very tightly structured, and there's like a specific timeline and events, and basically the game scenario says everything you do takes about half an hour, so it's like increments. Like you have basically about 3 increments until the first event. You're talking Gala wakes up, then another 2 event or an hour before Klinger shows up, and then this, and then this, and then that.
Because this is like designed for a TPK.
No,
Why did you guys seem Klinger?
you could have survived. All of you could have survived. You guys, for one thing, were not counted as observers.
We didn't know that.
You didn't know that. Yeah.
I
Were there
literally
clues
was
to know
trying
that,
not to
or-
survive.
You could have basically guessed it if you realized they were at ground zero when the array went on.
That's not really in keeping with the whole. At the same time the array goes on, you get this disturbing vision and scream out loud.
Well, they were the ones irrationally acting to protect it. You weren't.
Okay, but given that it's a QE thing, like, honestly,
Well, you
even a
can
physics interpretation of that would say, well, we're going to physically be there when the reset happens, so we're already entangled, so we must be observers. I mean, honestly,
That's
that
how
was
I
more my
interpret it.
rationale.
Right. Basically, because they were you still had free will and they didn't. So that was the difference. Because they basically they instantly attack anyone who threatens the array, and that's sort of the clue that they are different from you.
Well,
I mean, I'm not at all like
You can
bothered
read
by taking
if
this
you want to
route.
read the scenario and like get
Yeah,
the
I
detail.
might.
I mean, yeah. Because there's a lot there. It's a 40-page thing, so it's really great. But yeah, it's definitely a complex thing. It's great for conventions. There's a reason why I ran this after I ran everything else before this one.
Because none of the rest of them end in Azathoth.
Yeah. It actually does say like there's an option that if you basically even if you get to 4th iteration at the soft wake up, you can just say, oh, you wake up, you're in a new reality created by Azathoth, so you just have memories of your past iteration, you know, and nothing happens at 10 a.m. So except for you screaming, but there's no call, there's no mission, because in this universe the array was never built, so you could just Rick and Morty it essentially.
I'm just glad to be dead, finally.
Was it good?
It's over. It's finally over.
Yeah, so that was Working Group Icarus. Hope you guys liked it. We'll be as Delta Green puts out more as Arc Dream. Sorry, puts out more Delta Green scenarios. We will be playing them. But that is the end of this, sadly.
And everything.
Yeah. No, you guys saved reality. So good job.
That was fantastic.
Yay.
Also, part of the reason why we had issues uncovering everything was that we literally were operating one person down, and that person down was working against us.
Well, nothing personal. It's just
No. They were dumb enough to send someone with 18 sanity remaining with us.
There's
I finally hit 0.
Yep.
You know, by the way,
Bill.
Anyway, see you.
by the way, when I called in, I would go like, "Oh, by the way, this is your fault."
All right. That'll cost them a couple more sand points. Yeah. All right. We'll talk to you next time.